I will not sit up in the nosebleeds. I will not stop until they know me. I want you all to listen closely before I motherfucking proceed. Yeah, when you're grinding on the road, and they're complacent with their own needs. Don't ever stop, just keep on going. You keep on working, keep on growing. Yeah. I've never felt so alive. Keep working until I...
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan from Last Week and Wrestling Podcast. We have a big announcement, but we're not going to talk about that just right now because, of course, that'll be saved for a little bit later on at the end of the show. But tonight is the night. It is the saddest night of them all. Well, second closest saddest night of them all. It is Sting's last Dynamite on AEW programming and, of course, on AEW Dynamite. The bigger sad event is, of course, this Sunday when myself and Kay, as well as Asa, will all be at Revolution watching his very, very last match. KD, what's going on, buddy? But let's get right into it. Of course, this is where we give you guys a whole bunch of watch-alongs from AEW, WWE, TNA, pay-per-views, podcasts, and so much more. But enough of me talking. Wolf, your wife won't be in the audience, but at least you'll be here today. What's going on, man? How are you? Happy Wednesday. The road to Revolution is on.
Yeah, it is. It is honestly a great Dynamite. I'm definitely interested to see how it goes, and I'm definitely gonna be sad thinking about this being Sting's final Dynamite. Man. But yeah, we have a stacked card. We have the segment regarding Sting's final Dynamite. We have Eddie Kingston and FTR versus Moxley, Danielson, and Castagnoli of the Blackpool Combat Club in a trios match. We have an AEW International Championship Open Challenge answered by Nick Wayne. We have someone from CMLL coming in, Atlantis Jr. facing Lionheart, Chris Jericho. And we have Chris Statlander versus Sky Blue. And then we have Hangman Adam Page announcing his status for Revolution, whether he will be able to compete. Most likely he will be. And, of course, a big-time attraction. Will Ospreay is All Elite and will be here live for Dynamite tonight.
I'm very excited for that. Let's get also over to the guy that hasn't missed a podcast, a watch-along, a possible interview, and so much more right here on the channel. It is none other than Mr. Morgan himself, kicking it with Leo. Leo, my guy, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. I mean, I'm very excited to see how AEW trying to up the anticipation as we head into Revolution. I'm looking forward to see a lot of how the story progression for a lot of these matches as we head into the show. Making me more excited to see some of these matches. I think they will definitely do just that tonight for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. And of course, God said I got to make me one specific person, so he put Jesus to the back burner, and he made Big B instead. It is Big B himself, God's favorite host from the Flex Zone. My guy, how are you, man?
Would you pipe down, bruv? That's my
would you pipe down?
Bruv. He's going to show you what elite really means. I'm excited to see Will Ospreay. I'm excited to see Sting and Darby in his final Dynamite. How are they going to send Sting out? Will he lose? Will he win? What are they going to do after the match? Revolution has a lot of storylines. I know AEW gets some slack that they don't have stories. But every match just about, and I'm sure we're going to get 13 more added tonight, Dylan, just for your enjoyment so we can be live. Well, you'll be at the show with your Olive Garden injected items, but quickly, I can't wait to see what you do there, and yes, I have to send you your allowance, my son.
Oh, well, I appreciate that very much, but of course, we still got...
And I need a shirt, so we're going to talk.
All right, sounds good, we're going to try to make it happen, buddy.
Thanks for having me, man.
Right. Of course, we have one of the greatest podcast couples out on the Eastern Seaboard. Of course, it is the better half of No Bones About Wrestling, in my opinion. Kay, fabulous. How are you? We missed you. How's everything going? You excited for Revolution?
I'm very excited for Evolution. Yeah, I can't believe that it's here. Like, it seems like it's been so far in the distance for so long. So yeah, I'm excited. It's awesome.
Are you excited?
Ace is upstairs working. Or else he would be here with me.
Yeah, I know. We miss ASO, and we're sending our love to him. But are you more excited about Revolution, or are you excited to finally see the greatest podcaster from Long Island, the true MJF Mark himself?
I honestly think I'm more excited about meeting you than about Revolution.
Yeah, same here. I would be pretty excited to meet
I'm
you.
so excited.
Yeah, me.
I
I'm
feel bad for
I'm
Dylan.
very excited to meet me too. But of course, let's round it out before the show does start.
Oh, man.
The coach caller himself, the Ramen Reigns, my guy Tim. How are you, buddy? Happy Dynamite. How are you?
First off, thanks for having me up. Hey everyone, I'm excited for Revolution. Personally, I'm excited to see Hangman's mustache. All hail Hangman's mustache.
All hail.
Well, speaking
Four
of
pillars.
mustache, he's coming right
Hangman
now.
is starting the show
Hangman's
with a
starting
knee
the show.
Yeah,
injury.
he's gonna be in the match. They're just trying to get more.
Oh man, well, I hope so. Otherwise, we're gonna have to take that
I'm willing
mustache
to bet.
off.
How much
Really,
you want to bet?
Yo,
Why would he be there if
make
he's
that
not gonna be
mustache
there?
the
He's just
opponent.
there to
Now.
sell
that
the
mustache
match.
is gonna have to turn face, man.
That
He's just
mustache is
there-
gonna have to turn face.
He's actually just
I
there to
love
take the pin or submission because Joe's
Yo.
going to choke him out or he's going to pin him. Or Swerve is going to knock Hangman out and then Joe's going to throw Swerve
I
out.
feel
And
bad,
everyone's going to be
Dylan.
pissed and then Joe's going to retain.
Yeah. Well, I tell you now, I am very excited for Revolution. I'm very excited to meet, of course, No Bones About Wrestling for real this time around. And of course, hang out and do the greatest thing of all, which is to meet awesome wrestling fans like yourselves. So it's going to be a great time. But one match that I was looking forward to, the big beefy men mashing meat match, is unfortunately canceled due to some injuries
Thank
and the
God.
shelf.
Thank
Yes,
God.
it was
Yeah,
announced
it
just
seems
about
like
28
Hobbs
minutes
and
ago.
Archer are.
Oh no.
Yes,
Ladies and
it
gentlemen,
is canceled.
please.
So
Unless
we are
Wardlow
getting
is
an
injured.
all-star scramble match instead. Does that sound like booty cheeks? It does to me.
I'd
I
that
would
mean?
I'd
rather.
rather see the
Just a
I
bunch
feel
of
bad,
people
Dylan, for
investing. I
tomorrow.
don't know. It'll probably be. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe
Yeah.
tonight.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Dilly. I feel bad because you're
I
gonna
think
miss out
it's
something
Archer
tomorrow.
and Hobbs that are injured.
I'm gonna be what tomorrow?
You're gonna be missing out on something great tomorrow because I know you're gonna be hanging out for a Revolution and whatnot.
What are you talking about? Tomorrow's Thursday.
What's tomorrow? Besides the pot and stuff like that. 'Cause you're
TNA.
TNA.
Exactly. You won't believe it.
What's happening on TNA?
Mustafa Ali's inaugural ceremony.
Oh yes, it's the inaugural X Division Championship.
Leo, what did I tell you what happened if Ali went to TNA? What did I tell
He
you?
was
Two
going to
things
be.
was going to
I
happen.
literally said it. I literally called it. I literally said
What did I
him-
tell you what he was going to do? He was going to win two. He was going to do two things.
he was gonna win the title.
Yep,
TNA.
and then he's going to win the world title.
He's what? I don't know. Maybe it's kind of in contention.
Ali is going to eventually
Okay.
win the world title.
I'll wait.
Remember I
I'll
said that?
wait for world title.
I already knew he was getting X Division. X Division is his, but after he loses the X Division
I mean,
title,
I
and
can
after Dolph
definitely
gets
see
his
him
run with
as
the world
world
title,
champion. I
They
think.
actually
Ali-
let him main event. They let him
I
main
might have.
event.
If I was booking it, and I mean, I know they got rid of Scott Demore, which is still dumb if he didn't do anything. I would have Zolf win it in this summer. Then I have Ali take it from him, and then have Ali go with it.
Yeah, I see Nemeth taking the world title first.
Yeah, that's good, man. I'm happy for Ali. Well deserved.
I don't know what a scramble match is either, Eric.
WWE used to do them, but a while ago. I think it's like a gauntlet type kind of thing almost.
Is it going to be nothing but meaty men
I just
though?
think I
The rest
think
of the
everybody
meeting?
comes out at the same time though. Who's in the match?
All we know, like, I don't think we know. It's probably Wardlow, one of them.
Oh, it's the
Wardlow.
He's
other
not
meaty men.
medically able to compete.
Wait, what?
Hangman is not medically able to compete.
So it's gonna be Swerve versus Joe 1-on-1.
Yo, they got to
Lord.
put somebody else in there.
No shot.
They're gonna screw
Yo, 'cause
Nana's here.
what?
This can't be real.
All right, everybody knows
It's
what
not
they gotta
real. They
do.
said
Yeah.
earlier that Hangman has a personal issue that they weren't sure was going to be able to be cleared before
Right.
Revolution, and so they did a kayfabe injury for like the reason why he won't be there.
Yeah.
Get everybody on the big
Let's
screen for
go.
this one, baby. Get everyone on the big screen. Hey! Hey! Hey, there it is. Come on, Wolf. Get into it. Get into it, baby boy. Let's go. Let's go. We're doing the dance.
Well,
All right, you're
Mama's
not
not
into it.
dancing anymore.
All right.
Oh no, now he is.
There it is.
Okay, now I want to hear what Swerve has to say.
Hey, let's get into it. Come on now. Get the
I was
dance
doing it
going.
before.
There it is. There it is.
Okay,
I love
I'm
it.
done. I'm done. That's it.
Look at Tim up there. Look at Tim up there. He's going in.
Swerve's
He's
out
the
of
new
time.
wrestler. He's the substitute over there for this match from this Sunday. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Can someone look up the rules of a scramble match? I know they used to do them in WWE.
It's just a bunch of jabronis and a match. Scrambling
Whoa.
with some eggs.
And coming from the crowd, it's a Mark from Long Island who thinks he's MJF. It's Dylan. It's
It's
Muchacho
me.
He wins the scramble match. He
LIWP.
rolls up Warlock for the 1, 2, 3.
All right. So yeah, we don't know anyone in the scramble match yet.
It's been a
We're gonna
crazy
have to
day
get
though.
somebody to screw Swerve.
I hope it's all the other meaty men. Give me Shane
been a
Taylor,
crazy day.
Brian Cage, Big Bill.
It's been very crazy today, Dylan. R.I.P. Virgil.
R.I.P. Virgil.
Yeah, man.
R.I.P.
It's crazy.
And Ole Anderson.
Yeah, it's like the fact that it's just back to
And
back.
Ole Anderson just a few days ago too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
Monday.
so you may get, it comes in threes, sadly.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Yeah, because that happened with Wyatt last year.
Maybe
RIP to him,
MJF does make a return on Sunday, and that's the third person.
too. He gets the back.
That would
Don't
be
you can't ruin Swerve like that. I
wild.
love MJF. MJF needs to come back, but damn.
Sammy, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, what's going on, yo? Oh, joy.
Oh man, I'm gonna be so excited if that happens.
But I won't tell you because I need to tell you the truth. I'm always honest with you. That this Sunday at Revolution, I will not.
Oh no, Joey!
Making eye contact with being real man around here. And secondly,
Hop along.
don't understand a little dynamic here. Whether you're in or not, man. Should I call you alone?
I appreciate it, Sammy. Thank you so much.
You both are battle-tested, battle-hardened warriors in that ring.
It's actually weird to see AEW start with a talk segment. I feel like I'm watching Raw or SmackDown. They always start with opening damn promo.
The only reason you're hungry is because of me. I'm starving your ass.
Yo, this Swerve Hangman gives me Rock Austin vibes. I tell you.
That's an interesting comparison.
Yeah, man, think about it. It's like they could just fight forever, and I'll never get tired of it. Literally.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely been an up and down week so far. If you didn't catch last night.
Leo looks like they are teasing that heel turn you and Dylan want for Liv Morgan.
Yeah. Me and Dylan were just talking about that literally Monday. But I still kind of agree with you. I still thought it was going to be obvious what was going to happen at Chamber and whatnot.
I told you we're gonna get Rhea Liv at Backlash. Be patient.
Possibly.
She's literally the only person left that she hasn't beat is Liv. Oh, but she's gonna beat Becky, but Liv.
Maybe. Yeah. We'll see. I can see it being a 4-way.
Oh, Hangman's faking it. Okay.
Why don't you ever?
boy.
Why do you guys never listen to me? Ever?
Well, because he looked injured on
Oh,
Yeah,
last week.
I never
he
bought
definitely
it.
played that up. He definitely
if he was really hurt, he wouldn't come out there.
Yeah, knowing Tony Khan, he would have just wait until the end of the show.
Or they would have had him like laid out backstage with no explanation.
Tony Khan, big announcement. Tell us right at the end of the show, like right at the end before he goes off.
Two of the most bitter enemies ever out here trying to hug it up. You know,
I wonder where they're gonna put the triple threat match since Sting is gonna main event. Maybe they'll put it as.
I think it's going to be on right before.
Yeah, I agree.
But you should have tuned in last time, Byron. You missed the return that me and Dylan were talking about. I wasn't expecting. Dylan wasn't expecting. Wolf wasn't expecting. Willie wasn't expecting.
Oh, Sean
What
Spears.
return are you talking about?
Sean Spears.
The Sean Spears
Oh,
return on NXT.
Oh, yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
That's nice. I mean, that's cool, but I mean, I'm not gonna watch it.
The failed NXT or failed AEW gimmick going
No,
over.
I'm gonna watch NXT for Sean Spears. No, I'm not.
Not the failed
That part.
NXT experiment.
That part.
The failed AEW experiment was crazy.
I mean, like we saw him as the chairman for what, a week, and then what happened to him?
Yeah, he didn't go anywhere in AEW.
or should I call you Hopalong?
Wow, Ospreay will be at the show.
Young, hungry championship contender.
Yeah, I might need to see what shirts they got, brother. This thing's
And on as far as Ring of Honor goes, Dylan,
Mhm.
I know this is supposed to be strictly AEW, but I know Ring of Honor is somewhat connected to AEW. Red Velvet advanced in the tournament for the Ring of Honor title.
What about Billy?
I believe she advanced as well.
What about Trish Adora?
I haven't seen much about Trish Adora, but I know Queen Amanita has advanced too.
When is Athena going
I
to
solely
be
care
on
about
AEW?
Trish Adora.
Never,
when is
brother.
Athena?
Athena,
That should be.
Athena
That should
just
be
she just defended the
Mercedes.
title.
That should be Mercedes' first feud.
Athena just
that
defended
part.
the title against what's her name?
We've seen every Ring of Honor champion on AEW television except Athena.
Exactly. Just they should have had her lose the belt, come to AEW.
She just defended against Nyla Rose just this past the last week or something like that. And like
I need
a 2 out of 3 false tables match.
Do you watch Ring of Honor, Leo? Or do you
I watch a little bit. I'm trying to keep up with like the up to date things and stuff like that.
So do a lot of their champions
Change hands?
no, do they show up on the show itself?
Yeah, like the Ring of Honor champions, they show up there, of course. Athena's like mainly there. Kyle Fletcher's pretty much there. Eddie Kingston, not so much. He's got no disrespect. It's just like he comes off as like a part-timer almost. He's really not there like that. Like he's only there like until like they build up for like the pay-per-view if they have one.
That's crazy.
It is.
They haven't really been doing too much with the world title. Like that's why me personally, I feel like he needs to lose it because it's like there's no way you can just balance through championships for like this amount of time.
Exactly.
But Dylan, I need to get with you when you do come back because I just talked to Over the Top Talk their schedule. So whatever, like I'm gonna hit them back up this weekend, see what day. I'm gonna let you know the days that they have available because I want to get you, Byron, and Wolf on next week's episode.
Well, I'm booked Friday.
Okay, so let me see what day.
Tuesday's the review of Revolution.
Right.
Dynamite. That Thursday is a TNA watch along.
Let me see. So they're available Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Tuesdays.
Well, then we could do Thursday. We would just have to skip out on TNA then.
Okay. I mean, that's
What time? Yeah, because I wouldn't get home until like 4-ish.
4. Okay.
You start next week, right? You start next week?
No, I started yesterday.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
I
How was
started
it?
yesterday. It was
How was
good.
it?
I did all my orientation stuff yesterday. Tomorrow I go in, I get my boots.
Nice.
They order you steel toes, and then I get my Coke pants, and I already have all my other stuff. I learned how to use the palette and stuff tomorrow.
Did you say you get your Coke pants?
Yeah, they order you your whole outfit.
Yeah, he does coke.
Every year.
No, I knew that,
He
but I
works
didn't know
for-
that they had
he
like
works for
special
Coke,
Coke
He
pants.
does coke. He works for Coke.
Escobar of Long
I'm
Island.
the Escobar of Long Island. What you would call it? Yeah, they order you pants, they order you shirts, they order you shorts, they order you polos, they order you shoes every year. You never have to pay for the outfit. They always
awesome.
pay for the outfit. Yep.
And you have steel-toed shoes?
Yeah, steel toe boots. They're Timberlands.
That's good.
Timberlands.
Curb stomp somebody in there. You're gonna do a Leo with him.
Hey, I mean, again, the guy deserved it. When you spit on me, what do you expect me to do?
Yeah, no, I'm excited. They're Timberlands. I get them tomorrow, and then I order the pants, and then I'm going out to do actual work after one more training session, and then after that, it's Tuesday when I come back. I do work, and then I'm just out on the field going forward. But
That's awesome.
what's nice is for right now, my schedule is Monday, Wednesdays I'm off, Thursday through Sunday, and Tuesdays as well as I work. But I'm done about like 3:30-ish, which is cool because we're not allowed OT yet. But when April comes around, OT I think will be available by then. So then I'll be working probably till like 6:30 at night. So
That's a long day.
6 to 6, yeah, 6 to 6, 6:30 to 6:30. All right, because after 8 hours is all overtime paid, no matter if my week starts on a Tuesday or whatever. So if every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I want to take 2 or 3 hours of overtime, I just get overtime pay after the 8 hours. So
That's cool.
Yeah, I care less how much overtime they want to allot me. I'll just take it. But there's a possibility I might be getting my schedule changed to where I might have weekends off. I got a bid for it, and I'd be learning the sales if possible, but I don't know yet. We gotta see. So, which would work out well.
I'm
because
glad everything worked out with your card and everything.
Oh, yeah, thank God, finally. But what's really nice is if I get the weekends off, I can go to Forbidden Door
Oh, awesome.
on
Yeah.
a Sunday, and it'll be here in Queens, so that'll be nice.
Is that confirmed? So they're gonna do Arthur Ashe
It's like
twice?
90-something% done.
So they're gonna do Arthur Ashe twice?
No, it would only be Arthur Ashe once.
So what about Grand Slam? Where are they having Grand Slam?
Grand Slam maybe will be somewhere else.
Man,
I mean, if they do it both, then that's cool too, but
I don't think Forbidden Door should be there. I think let Arthur Ashe stay Grand Slam.
I agree. I think that's a cool idea. But Forbidden
I
Door,
like how they had
Long Island?
Forbidden Door last year was in Toronto. That was lit. And
I
the first
just
one was
sent
in
you some, Dylan.
Chicago. They should do
I'll
like
take Long Island
they should do like
having
but they can't do the Garden. I don't know. Maybe they should like how do the West Coast.
Why didn't they open with this match instead of Hangman, Swerve, and Joe talking?
They wanted to
had
kind of
sell the-
plant
sell the
seeds
promo.
for this potential triple
Had to sell the
threat and
match.
stuff like that. So
Had to sell the match.
What's
Open
up,
that
Henry?
promo.
Hey, Henry, thank you so much. ABJ, I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys so much. Make sure, of course, to hit that
Well,
subscribe
it's
button.
your world
and-
championship as well, okay? So you wanna
did Chris Bay end
show
up
them
calling
how
you?
it
Yeah.
No, Steven, what's going
Aw.
on, buddy? Appreciate you coming by.
That sucks, man. I thought he was gonna follow you.
Yeah, so Chris Bay liked one of my posts about him. on Instagram, which was really, really cool. Yeah.
Eh,
When we were
I
doing
didn't.
the No Surrender review and then Chamber review. Yeah, absolutely, Henry. Anytime, buddy. Come on by. Yeah, whatchamacallit. We're gonna be Chris Bay liked it, so it was really cool.
It's kind of feels like a heartfelt moment, like when you see a wrestler that you like actually see your tweet or whatever
Yeah,
it
it
is.
was
Yeah.
wild because it was live when it happened. So I was like, yo. Hold on a second. Hold on a
Yeah.
second.
Literally, as soon as Lily left for Chamber, literally on Saturday, I woke up and the first thing I see, and I'm going on Instagram, Liv Morgan sees my story.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was not expecting that. Like, I literally just was saying how I
I,
felt in the
I,
moment.
I marked out on the Monday that Carrion followed me. I was like going crazy.
Don't let him touch you too much. You might be dead like him. He's ice cold right now. And I like Karrion Kross.
Yo,
All I said, and all the
Karrion
thing
Kross is
all
like
I
Wardlow,
said
isn't
was
he?
that I heard because I actually did hear that like apparently Karrion Kross has like a reputation of being like the nicest guy ever.
He
And
is.
I'm
He looks
like,
like a
yeah.
killer, but I
wow.
heard he's a nice guy. So Leo, hold on. Where is this meet and greet? How are you gonna get there? You don't drive. Is someone
I'm
gonna
taking
take
an
you
Uber
in
there.
60?
I'm taking an Uber.
How much is the Uber?
I think it's like 25.
So you're gonna take an Uber to wait outside 3 hours before Liv Morgan gets there? Is that what you're doing?
Because like usually when people do these meet and greets, it usually is a lot of people there. It's considering she's only going to be there for 2 hours. So
What time is the meet and greet?
at 10,
So you're gonna get there at what? 7?
probably like 7, no later than like 8.
So it's 10 to 12. She's signing, taking pictures.
Yeah. Then I
You gotta
gotta
do
take
a
an
vlog
Uber.
for your channel then if you do
And
that.
then because literally it's
Me
gonna be
where
a
you
whole
want.
busy day. Because like literally I won't have a lot of time when I take the Uber back to to where I'm living, and then only have maybe like 2-3 hours, and then I have to get ready for Raw because Raw is that same day.
You go to Raw, right?
Yeah, I'm going Raw that same day. So
So what you should do is you should do one video about meeting Liv Morgan and then do a Raw picture or
yeah,
vlog. But,
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 2 videos.
oh, so Raw's out there next week. Cool, cool. So you get to see who's wrestling next week. There's a couple of big matches.
It's not this week coming up, but the following week. Yeah, but yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, next week.
yeah.
Yeah. Me too.
hmm
Thought they would make FTR and Claudio Moxley some sort of like blood match.
Stipulation. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was like saying. Like maybe
Blood
they,
match.
because me personally, I'm thinking like with them two, they could have just made this a match, and whoever wins gets a tag title
Well,
opportunity at some
what they
point.
could be doing, which they probably aren't, they could make it a legit feud where it could be where it's the next match would be a stipulation, or they could do another like 3 matches maybe. Or they did one match was a draw, so they could give like for example FTR the win here, and then they could have BCC challenge them again in like some sort of I don't know no holds barred match or something, or a cage match.
Yeah,
Like
that's
a
true.
bull rope match
Give the
or
one back.
Leo, are you excited to meet Liv
Dog
on
collar
Monday?
match.
I'm very excited. I mean, I've never really got to meet a wrestler before, so why not?
What are we doing with Eddie Kingston? He's going to get dancing, right?
That's what I was literally just
Oh, he's
telling
just
Tim
hanging out,
earlier.
bro.
That's what I was literally telling Tim earlier. Like that's and we said it in the
They
when
might
we
as well
was
just go
talking.
and give Danielson the title. Then. Just give
That's what I'm
Danielson the
saying.
title.
Because it's like, what's the point of him having all 3 titles if he's barely there?
Because the problem
Like-
is Eddie's going to beat Bryan, and then it's going to be like, okay, who does he fight next? Because he's beaten
All I know
Bryan
is
twice
if Eddie
and
doesn't
Moxley.
win, we riot.
But who does he fight, Dylan?
I'm going for
he has to tell
Bryan.
the stories.
Like,
It don't matter. He's in New York. I have to vote
let's
New
be
York
honest,
always.
y'all. Let's be honest, y'all. They made a tournament where we had to watch Swerve Strickland lose clean to John Moxley,
Yep.
all to get over a brand new mid-card title for Eddie Kingston.
And then John Moxley gets pinned,
It's
and
not
like,
even
look at him
just
now.
that. It's not even just that. It's the fact that we did all of that work, gave Eddie a title, and then haven't done anything with Eddie with that title.
Yeah, because they like he had the
Except for
belt for
one
60
defense.
days. I'm like, what has he done?
Because like
He's
he's
done-
Well,
he's
no,
done-
it's even more stupid because before the whole tournament, he already had 2 of those belts.
So
So
it was
they made it
predictable.
a
It
3rd
was
title
predictable.
just to give it to the guy who had the other 2 in the first place. It was just a
Right.
waste of time.
it's like, because like, be honest,
Yeah.
he's not even
like,
showing up
I'll
to
be
Ring of Honor
honest.
like that. He's like, since he
That
won
part.
that title, he has not shown up to Ring of Honor once
See,
That
Queen,
at all.
hold
right there.
on.
at all.
And has anybody
I-
ever watched an episode of New Japan Strong? I haven't watched one in a
Not
long.
of as of
I don't
recently.
give a damn
But
about
like,
New Japan.
He's not
I
a
see a little bit of
Toronto
of New Japan, and
You're
I've
not
heard
a
anything.
wrestling fan if you don't care about New Japan.
Well,
Like,
I'm
if
not a
you're
wrestling
gonna make
fan.
a-
I'm not gonna even lie. Like,
I'll be
even with New
honest.
Japan,
Yeah,
he hasn't even showed up there either.
I get what they were going for, and ultimately
felt
I
flat.
am happy about Eddie having a title, having that title and everything, and beating Moxley for it. But like, did we really need the whole Continental Crown?
No.
It was not
Wait, no.
necessary.
If you get what they were going for, can you explain it to me? Because I legitimately
I
had
understand
no
what-
idea why they gave him those three
Well,
belts.
no,
They
I
wanted him to be a
understand what
Triple
what
Crown.
was behind the thing with Eddie and Moxley and everything. Like Eddie, but I don't think it needed the third belt. I think it could have just been for that New Japan belt or the
Mhm.
even the ROH World Title. Like it could have just been a match at World's End. Like we didn't need the
Mhm.
full tournament. They could have just
Or
straight up
They could
did
have had that
Eddie
tournament.
versus Moxley.
They could have
You
had
could
that
have
tournament,
literally-
but put other people in it. That
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jay
What I
White
would've-
and Andrade.
The way I would have
Mhm.
did it, I would have set it up for like the people who haven't really had that title exposure yet, like have the newer talent, have something to fight over. Let that like that mid
Like
card
there
thing
were
or
some
be like
talent
the
that
newer
I
talent.
was glad they
Well, how about we just keep it simple? Why not just make it a number one contender for the championship?
It's too many titles in
Mhm.
AEW at this
We don't
point.
need
I'm being
two
honest.
titles. Just have
No
Eddie
more.
like be the underdog, win the tournament, and maybe think he's going to win the world title just for someone to snatch it away. You could tell that story.
Not even just that. Like we did all this work for Eddie to get a title, gave him one title defense. That's been
And
it.
then that's it.
And then now we have another title defense with somewhat of a build, and that's really it.
And it pisses me
Yeah.
off because if he wins, what are you doing with him after? Because you beat
Nothing.
Danielson.
He had like a couple
Nothing.
like
How
easy.
many
Look,
times are we
He had
gonna
like
see?
a couple like easy.
Like, let's be
defenses.
honest. He hasn't been since he's
If
won
two
that title.
things, if two things need to happen Sunday, we need some sort of resolve with this Eddie Kingston thing, and we need Orange Cassidy to lose. I don't care about nothing.
Yes.
I just need those two things to happen.
Like,
Oh, he's
Yes.
definitely losing.
Yeah, he's losing.
definitely
Yeah.
losing.
like,
Orange
let's be
Cassidy?
honest.
Yeah. he
Yes.
needs
Yes,
to-
Yeah,
Orange
Orange
Cassidy.
Cassidy is losing. Yeah.
he has
Because
to
like,
lose.
let's be honest. Like, if you
Because
think
it's
about
time
If
it,
he
for rioting.
retains, we're rioting.
All the mid card titles are open challenges.
It's gonna be a lot of rioting at this show when I
because
come.
like, let's be
Yeah.
honest, they haven't done anything with the mid card titles with Eddie Kingston since he's won that belt. He hasn't really defended any of them.
It
On
should have
Ring-
been like
He
the
has.
Yeah, like,
workhorse
He has,
title.
but against
and, like,
Commander.
No, I'm
And
talking about like
Beretta.
the Ring of Honor.
No, the Ring of
Not for Ring of
Honor.
Honor, the Continental.
He hasn't
Well,
defended
no,
that.
that's all three titles is one.
Yeah.
Right,
But
he
the
has,
stupid thing is-
there's
Just make it one belt,
there's only
then.
been one title
all
defense.
of y'all were saying it though, and I give everybody.
No, he had a couple. He
They
had
have
against
so many people in
Trent
AEW
Beretta,
they
he
can
had
put in the ring with
against
Eddie.
Commander.
Oh right, Trent Beretta. I forgot he buries
Just
that
pick a
guy.
name out of a hat and make it make sense and give it a story.
He
And
had a
you can
couple
make,
like open
Only
challenges.
title.
And,
Like,
Like,
where's
only
Miro?
scum. Like
Where's some of
I
these
don't
people?
want
this is
that.
the
The thing
first
is,
like real build.
You gotta,
defense.
you know why Miro's not there, right?
Because he
every
won't
time-
lose.
Yeah, he
It's
refuses to lose.
It's
Like-
truly gotten to the point where Eddie should have just won a trophy,
Thank you.
and they just do this once a year.
Yeah, it could have
Dude,
just
that's
been
it.
a new version
could've-
of the Owen
this
Hart.
could have been like,
Or you
this
could've-
could have,
Owen Hart Cup, like a
this could have been like their
second
breakout tournament or
tournament.
something, or like their
Not-
Yeah, they
like
could
their
have
could've
NXT.
made
they
a
could have put in
belt.
people like Kip Sabian, Jay
Daniel
White,
Garcia.
Trent Beretta, Daniel
No Kip Sabian.
Garcia,
No, we don't want you booking the show. Vince McMahon.
like
Kip
anybody, Byron.
No,
You
Kip
know what I
Sabian would
mean?
be
Like
better
Byron
than
can be
some
in.
of the
Hangman's
overpushed
mustache
What do you mean
finally
people.
gets a debut.
I definitely
Anybody.
was for the Continental Classic. I'm happy we got like people like Roosh and Garcia and a couple
I mean,
others like
Yeah, but you just
But
named
what's-
two
what
guys that
now?
were eating pins that whole time.
Because look, think about it. If he's
I mean,
won
I'm
that
happy we
title,
also got some showing out for Brody King and like
agreed. But
Yeah,
it's
why don't we
like,
put Brody King and Eddie Kingston in the match? There you go, right there.
put
Yeah,
put
that
Maybe
would
King
Malachi
has to
Black.
always be the
Like,
underdog.
you,
Put
right? You want the
Malachi
heat,
in there.
right? There you go.
Kingston
Malachi,
Malachi
yeah,
in
has to
there.
be the
that would be
underdog.
great too.
Because
And
There you go.
Malachi's
Put
been
nailed.
doing singles
Put Buddy.
competition as
Put
of late.
somebody. Put Leo in
Because,
there to
like-
get squashed. I mean, put
And
everybody.
the thing is, given the history
I'm
that
not taking.
Eddie
I'm not taking
and
the
the
win.
House
I'm not
of
getting
Black
squashed by this dude.
have, even if it's a little bit,
But
like,
Eddie
it's still
Kingston
something.
is always, like I said, he's always the underdog in every
Yeah.
single story. every single story.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't.
It's
It doesn't.
stale, man.
It's stale. It's like it doesn't work anymore. Like with Eddie Kingston at this point. Like
John,
since he's
how
won
are you,
that
buddy?
Continental title, he hasn't defended the Ring of Honor. He hasn't defended New Japan. All he's been defending is that Continental Classic.
Yeah, I
and
think
underwhelming matches.
like Dylan said though, it's all one belt now. It's all one defense.
I would
So when he
say
loses
there-
them all,
It's
if
all
it's
one
only
belt.
one.
They just haven't made it one
Yeah.
belt.
It's just
Oh my
three belts.
God!
Which
Why would
completely
you do
just
that?
ruins Ring of Honor.
That's what I'm
Completely.
saying.
He
That's
what I said.
stupid.
It should have
looks
just
like
been.
he's
It should have
been
just been a
stopping.
double.
Yeah, but I think the idea
He's out with
of
the
having them all three be one like thing was that I thought the idea was that you were going to go and defend all three belts on those three promotions,
He ain't
not
did
just
none of that.
in AEW.
Yeah,
He
but
ain't
they
done
totally
none of
forgot
that.
about Ring of Honor. Completely forgot about Ring of
He
Honor.
ain't done none of that.
I don't know.
Like that-
Yeah, they
It's
could've-
just ridiculous.
They gotta do
Like,
something.
I'm-
'cause I feel
I'm
Eddie's gonna
tired
win,
of
so they
it.
need to do something with it.
I'm tired
Because-
of it. It needs to end. And if the fact that he doesn't lose come Revolution, and we actually do something with importance with these belts, like make them into one belt or just give it a damn trophy for Christ's sake, then I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm done. I don't want to watch this shit no more.
Because, like, what happens if
Respectfully.
Danielson wins on Sunday and
Look
then
at
comes
the-
out on
look-
Wednesday and drops
but
two
think
of
of-
those titles?
Okay, let me put this
And
into
keeps only
perspective.
one. Like, what?
I'm gonna put this because I said this before. If you have Bryan Danielson win, right, it makes that title more important because now you have some legitimacy put on that title's name. Because let's be honest, Eddie Kingston, it's cool, but it's not working. Bryan Danielson, on the other hand, can bring prestige to the championship and have some entertaining, compelling matches with the likes of Daniel Garcia's, your Wheeler Yutas of the world. Like he can do that. And
Yeah.
honestly,
He also
I really
hasn't
think
had a belt while at AEW.
exactly
True.
This could be a great way to get him his one opportunity at a title and have a championship run before he decides to call it like a full-time career, because he's gonna be part-time. What I think they could do is have him win the title, and then Okada shows up, and that makes that title even more important because now it's more going to be more sought after because not only is Bryan Danielson holding it, but now Okada's coming in the mix and going for that title as well. So that's going to even elevate that title's prestige even more because you have guys like that competing for it.
The thing is, personally, I don't know. I just don't see Eddie losing to Bryan just because I feel like Eddie kind of needs to win more.
He still can kind of get his respect.
But he's
'cause the whole
not
thing,
doing anything.
because his whole thing
But
is getting
The way
his
I
whole
see
thing is
it,
trying to
I
shake
could
his
see
hand.
Okada show up. Maybe Okada could show up and challenge Eddie.
Well, they'll probably have Eddie win because they'll probably defend it at what not final battle, Supercard of Honor. They'll probably defend it there.
I feel like they're asking for us
Which
to
is dumb.
suspend our disbelief a little too much
But
if
that's
we're
gonna be a
supposed to believe that
build.
Eddie Kingston can out wrestle Bryan Danielson.
Let's be honest. That's gonna
Like,
be a weak
it's
build.
I mean-
He's only gonna
stale underdog story.
Not necessarily. Yeah,
Let's
like
be honest. It's
I
gonna
don't
be a
think
weak
it
stale-
build.
matters. It
stale
needs,
underdog
needs to
story.
help
Oh, Eddie
wrestle.
Because
Kingston
I feel
versus
like
this guy, you can never beat him.
if they do this match at Supercard of Honor, him
I
defending
can
the
wrestle
title.
better than Eddie.
Oh, I agree. You probably mop the floor with him.
Dylan's
That
for
part.
Continental Champion. There
But
we
like,
go.
let's be honest.
That
Like,
part.
if he faces somebody at
I can't
Supercard of
even out
Honor,
wrestle Orange Cassidy.
oh, I agree. Put him to sleep.
Listen,
But
now I'm just talking wild shit for no.
Leo
literally-
was plotting that one.
literally,
Said,
like,
put him to
if
sleep.
he has a match at Supercard of Honor, it comes off. It's gonna be a rushed feud because it's not gonna have any time to really build up.
That's what
It's
they
only
do.
have 4 weeks. It's only be
That's
a
what
4
they
week
do.
build. I
Bro,
can't
Ring
get
of
it.
Honor doesn't usually have long build for their title matches.
Well, some of
At
them
least
Never
since
do.
I've
do.
been watching.
well,
They
they're
don't.
gonna have
But
to
their
have something,
pay-per-views
Leo,
always
because
good.
who's gonna? I mean, what is gonna be the main event?
Yeah, but then you still gotta. You're gonna have that crown that new television champion for Ring of Honor. That's gonna probably be crowned at
I don't
Supercard of
care
Honor.
about that.
I was gonna say, like, that's why I asked you earlier if if the champions
The
actually.
only way all these titles
Wrestle.
can work, they gotta split the brands.
You know what I think they need to do? And this makes
Thank
my hot
you.
take, but you know what they need to do? Get rid of Rampage and let Ring of Honor take the spot of Rampage. Honestly, give Ring
Wait,
of Honor
Brooks, did
more-
you build the ring at Ring of in Alabama right now at Dynamite? Is that what you're talking about? Sorry, did you guys see the chat?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brooks was here. Hey, what's up, Brooks was here?
Nice.
interesting.
You built the ring?
Oh,
That's really cool.
You're in the presence.
Oh
Hank.
wow, that's pretty dope.
That's pretty dope.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
That's dope.
So that's really dope. That's a really dope. That's a really dope thing.
Honestly, yeah. He's a local
Oh,
state.
you're a local. What? Out of where? Out of what state?
Huntsville? Well, he's local. He's in Alabama. Right? Aren't they in Huntsville, Alabama tonight?
Yeah. Leo, you watching Revolution Sunday with me?
You said
Brooks out
you
out
said
of
what I'm doing.
out of Huntsville, or what state are you? What state are you talking about?
Huntsville.
Huntsville, right?
You hopping on Revolution?
Huntsville, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm having
dope,
a
man.
Revolution.
That's
I
dope.
just
told
gotta-
him he starts to come on.
Yeah, you told him to come on.
Yeah, I know he said he doesn't watch AEW, but he's trying to get back into it.
That's
Cool.
dope. Hey,
Yeah, totally.
listen, you might want to talk if you get a chance to talk to Tony Khan. Let him know about Last Week in Wrestling podcast. You know, you gotta plug it somehow. You know what I mean? 2 plugs sometimes are always the win.
Yeah, I'll be on. Byron. I'll probably just be.
Brooks, let
uploading
him know
'cause I
I'm the biggest
the night
MJF
before I'm
mark,
going
and I'm
out.
coming to Revolution. So
Probably gonna go hang with some friends. Probably go to the arcade, go to catch a movie or something. So,
Gotcha.
and then plus I'm
Where
probably
kid
gonna be
be-
on this.
be-
Probably gonna be on this person's YouTube channel because they're gonna probably be setting me up on a blind date. Hopefully that doesn't go terrible. But
Don't do it. Please stop. Leo, stop.
You're going on a blind date?
I bet they do take a lot of pride.
Yeah.
Together.
Stop. Just stop. Leo. Don't stop. Don't go on a blind date with that some YouTuber has made up. Mm-mm. Whose birthday is it, Robin? Mark's?
yeah, make sure you tell Liv about the podcast. Of course, I'm
Hey,
gonna tell Liv
listen,
about the podcast.
Brooks, if you see some of the stars, let them know as well. Tell them that we do a lot
Leo,
of
she's not going to
interviews.
care about your podcast, so save
Oh.
your breath. I'm just being honest. You got to take
Hey.
that opportunity to,
Listen,
know.
you never
What are you
know.
going to say? What are you
Don't
gonna say?
forget the picture.
Hey, listen, if Brooks got me an opportunity and it happens, you're gonna be very upset. Be like, oh, how can I get such and such a? Well, if you didn't talk so much horse shit the other night at Dynamite, maybe we could have got you on.
Oh, Mark's birthday. Happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday,
Happy
buddy.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Big shout out to you, Mark, man. Happy birthday. I ain't gonna put your age out there.
Absolutely, that's all we could ask, man. But I'm
Brooks
happy
was
that you're
here,
joining the
appreciate
show with us. I appreciate it. You taking the time out of your busy schedule to hang out with us. So
I'm
If I ever
surprised
get
Tony
enough
Khan.
money to get a big enough house, I wanna build a ring. I don't know how much that's gonna cost, but I think I want
4,000.
All right, so when I get a house, because I know one is expensive. they're
I
expensive
saw
right
it.
now.
That's what I saw on Amazon. Was
Really?
a $4,000 ring? Yeah, I saw.
Look it up right now. Show me
Again,
on
I
screen.
don't know what I'm.
Can you look it up right now and show me on screen?
Let me see.
4,000. That's doable.
I get ads
Everybody
all the
keeping it
time on
quiet?
like Instagram and Facebook for Walmart selling a steel cage ring.
What? A real thing?
Like a
Yeah.
full on.
Walmart?
I
The
can't
actual
tell if it's
steel
like a
cage.
kid size or a full size, but I mean it's like for humans to go in. It's not just like a model of one.
We're definitely gonna start a backyard wrestling.
We might have to order one of those.
We're about to start a backyard wrestling promotion.
So there's an MMA floor matting for $270, and then there's this is a mini one though. Oh, hold on, 24 by 24. Let's just say black. Elevated. Does it show you? No. But this is 3,500. So this is
Kingston was like under the ropes. Doesn't that mean that's a rope break
Man,
if you're
not
partially
everything
under the
got
ropes?
It was a rope break.
Shit.
No, Dax came in and broke it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That wasn't a rope break though, because he kind of slid in.
Oh wow.
I know, but shouldn't it have been a rope break?
Now this
That
is
is
Because-
a small.
There's
He
a
was
very
putting him like
small-
under the mat or under the ropes.
You can adjust the sizes. So like I did 24 by 24. So actually, Brooks, if you're still in the chat, tell me how big AEW's ring is, the size and the height.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Brooks. Make sure you subscribe to the
That's
Flex
the
Zone
promotion,
too.
aren't we?
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the Flex Zone if you can as
But I
well.
want to get a
Everybody.
ring.
I mean, 3,500, 4,000 is not that bad. It's very
Hey
cool.
man, Dylan, you going half with me? Of course, it's not much.
Yeah.
Yo,
Whoever else wants to be a part of it.
I'll go halvesies.
what we need is Commander on our TV screens. Is what we need.
Only thing we need is we just kind of have to.
What we
find
need is
something
good
to
writing.
Travel. We'll
You're
do
right,
shows
you're
in each
right.
city. We'll do a show in each city, but we gotta pack up the ring and put it in the truck.
Yo, this is wild.
That's what we need right now. Good writing.
I was looking through the AEW roster, right? And the only reason why I brought up Commander earlier is because his all-time record in AEW is 6-23.
That's
And he gets
pathetic.
and he's getting
Bad.
like title matches and stuff, and 6-23.
Is that his singles record or his like overall record? Because he's in a lot of
That's his
like
career.
tree. Okay.
Well, let's just say that's how much they care about the ranking system.
Well,
J-
it
J-
just proves that
Jobber.
all their mid-card titles are nothing but open challenges.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Outside
match I
probably the
liked since this
TNT.
whole
Probably
run.
outside the TNT as of late. The TNT's been pretty decent.
The only match
Chris, we're
that-
doing good, man. 24 by 24, the guy who designed it and built it travels with them and heads the construction. All right. So, yeah, 24 by 24. Over the top. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining
This is
us.
good over the top.
Appreciate it.
See you
Appreciate
soon,
it.
my guy.
So, yeah, 24 by 24. Let's say $4,000. So let's say $4,000. 45.
All right, so we need a
45.
ring. We have commentators, we have writers, we have bookers, we have a ring announcer, or we can get a ring announcer.
We got ring announcers. We can get them there.
I'm just saying, we're working for free. We got to pay the talent though. What else do we need? We can sell tickets. We need a venue.
We need a city
Yeah.
to be
we need-
located
we also
in.
we need a
Yeah.
space.
We need a license to wrestle. We
Oh,
need a
shit.
medical staff on
We need a
on
doctor.
site.
Yeah, you're right.
We need a doctor. We need an ambulance
Mhm.
in case somebody decides to do a McFoley and jump off
Yeah.
of something and bust their ass.
Sorry.
Leo,
I'm gonna
I'm
do a Toby
crazy.
we got to make sure we
Swift
have the weapons that are weaponized, wrestling proof, or whatever.
Yeah,
A lot of work.
275 pounds. Damn.
Well, I guess we can.
Dang.
Yeah, we can figure it out.
We could Tony Khan it and just
Wow.
say we have a bunch of big announcements. Announce just
Right.
like
We could
things.
just big announcements for like the first 3 weeks.
Like, look, we got a
Guess
big
what? We're
announcement.
coming back again tomorrow.
We found
The whole ring is about 4 tons.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Nice.
That's a lot.
Heavy.
That's wild.
Wow.
That's heavy.
That's heavy duty.
Uh-oh. Eddie about to take the pin?
That's
Yeah,
why
you
we're
better
gonna
take
book
the
this
pin right
match. Who can lose? Nobody can lose this match.
Nobody can lose, especially with all of them kind of having matches somewhat.
Are we going down this trend where it's gonna be nothing but like an annual draw every Wednesday?
No, please.
Bro, please don't start doing that. Please
I'd rather
don't
them
start
just
doing
do a double count out. Just do a double count out. Where they're just fighting outside and no one gets in the ring.
But man, like Tony Khan don't like that, man. We gotta have them draws, man. We gotta
Just do like a
prove.
double count out. That's something we don't see often. A double count out. No one takes it. Just do that. No, we don't need them more. No.
Not trying to bring up anything sour for the host here, Dylan, but something that we don't ever see is when Samoa Joe choked out MJF. We hardly ever see, especially faces.
Well,
get
poor
choked out
writing.
like
That's what it's
that.
called. It's called poor writing.
I literally just said it.
I was truly
That's
shocked by that finish.
Bad writing.
I tell you now, what he did, so I was there or whatever, and he left the ring, smacked the ring, said,
Okay,
"Fuck
he's not
this,"
winning.
and left.
I'm sorry. He
Yeah.
ain't winning.
Pissed.
He ain't winning.
Yeah, I think you're right. That sucks.
It's the T1 tonight. He ain't winning. It's go home math. Like, come on. It's Steiner math.
Yeah,
It's
Eddie's
minus.
keeping the belt. I thought Eddie was winning already, so Eddie's gonna win. And I don't know what the hell we're gonna do.
That's
with
what you
Eddie.
call Steiner math right there.
We got to find somebody like Okada. We got to find another big name guy
I
that
just
makes,
think they don't.
that
It
makes
doesn't
Eddie
even have
look.
to be.
I could get a big name guy.
It doesn't.
We got.
even
We
have
got
to be prime guy. It could
I'm
be
right
Brody,
here.
it could be Miro,
I'm the
it could
big name
be
guy.
anybody.
like
You don't wrestle,
we do.
so no.
We got That's all it is.
I actually
Eddie
am training.
Kingston's
What do you
always
mean?
the underdog.
Right, training.
Well, matter of
Haven't
fact,
wrestled.
Wardlow cut a promo last week. Just let
So
him be
Heyman's
Wardlow
officially
at this point.
yeah.
Well,
Heyman's the
Powerhouse
heel.
Hobbs.
Kanosuke, man.
Well,
Takeshita.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Push
I don't know.
Takeshita to the moon.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, my question to you guys, and revolves around an AEW wrestler. Do you guys see him become a champion? That being Hook. Do you see him possibly being in any of these title pictures at some point in the
Yes.
year? And
Yeah.
winning?
Probably by the end
Yeah.
of this year. Probably
Yeah,
winning
they
something
got-
next year.
They got 3 mid-card titles. Yeah.
Which one you think is the more likely? Continental, TNT? Because I don't know.
Any of the 3, to
TNT.
be honest.
TNT.
You say TNT?
TNT. 100% without a doubt. TNT.
What was the question?
Oh,
Do you
Which
see
title?
Hook,
TNT or Continental?
which one do you think Hook has a chance of winning? TNT or like the Continental?
Or the international.
Yeah,
TNT.
that one too.
Oh wow, that's really cool. Jericho wrestled Alanis' father, so now he's wrestling his son.
I wouldn't be mad at Hook being the one possibly defeat Christian Cage, but I don't see that happening.
Wouldn't that make you feel old if you wrestled the dad and now you're wrestling his child?
Yes.
Like, that's
I wonder
a
how
long
Christian
time.
Cage feels.
Jericho's got to get over. Got to get over somehow.
Now you know what Christian Cage feels like.
As long as Chris Jericho stays far away from anybody associated from the Don Callis family and Sammy Guevara, go live your life, Jericho. I swear to y'all, man. Even if they do a
Don't come
backstage
back.
promo,
Yeah.
no, stay away.
Legends like Diego Costas.
I just want to know why we have the CMLL stuff. What are they doing? There's no explanation.
I'm guessing they're probably gonna have them be involved in Forbidden Door this year, possibly.
I hope it's all in.
Yeah,
Like
probably.
CMLL,
Wow.
and then
Dude, Byron, you got to get on board with the CMLL guys. They're so good. They're
I'm
so much
trying
better than the
to,
AAA guys.
Have we seen him win any matches though?
but the job
No.
of the wrestling promotion, as
Not
for
this
someone like
Monday.
me who's not familiar with them, give me something so I can get familiar. Give me some video packages. Give me an explanation. Give me a
We
story.
got a video package for the last group, like the group of 4 that were here. They did 2 video packages for them. Because I was excited because like they never do that.
It's like, what are they here for? I mean,
As Mr. Krabs famously quoted, "Money." That's why people like Keith Lee just like hanging out and catering and being the mayor.
hey, they're actually trying to do something with them, but I don't like what they're doing with them at the same time. I think they have them in a tag team with like Dusty Rhodes or something.
I mean,
Yeah, Dustin.
when you're not ever booked on AEW, you do the next logical thing: make a Franken team. There you go. You're gonna win the tag titles for sure.
No, they ain't. They're literally a fixture on Ring of Honor right now. Like,
Look,
I mean,
Good. I hope he stays there.
oh,
I mean,
I'm not a
I
Keith
really
Lee
like
fan.
the theme of Dustin and
wow, that's hot take.
Keith Lee, but
dang.
yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing anything with them.
That's a hot take.
Look, AEW just has no idea what they're doing, and they keep signing all these big guys and shuffling them into
I keep
nothingness.
saying
Like
this.
Mercedes, like what are they going to do with Mercedes? Is she going to join the AEW Women's Vortex of challenging for the world title, losing, and then going to Rampage?
Well, they just hired a new writer that's going to focus on the women's division, so hopefully she'll fix that.
Hopefully, because like
they are doing good with the Tony Storm, Deonna Purrazzo thing. That is pretty good. I do.
Yeah.
That's a good story. They built that.
That's a
up.
good start,
Mhm.
I would say.
And
thinking,
even
like,
the little
women's
Julia
debuts.
Hart, Sky Blue, Statlander, Willow thing is kind of interesting because they could turn Statlander heel to join with Hathaway, and then it's like Julia and Sky Blue eventually probably going to break up, and maybe Sky Blue beats Julia for the title eventually.
I can
So
see
that
that happening
could
at
be a
Double or
story.
Nothing.
Like,
I say all in. I'll say
Can they just
I think
please
Double
give
or
that
Nothing.
title to a woman who can wrestle? If they take that off of
gosh.
Julia Hart and give it to Sky Blue, they're just
quiet.
passing mediocrity to mediocrity.
Okay.
Yo,
About this
Okay,
woman.
okay.
How would you feel?
I have an idea of who might
Here he
take
goes.
it
He's
off.
defending his
uh,
wife. Hold on, let's
yeah.
get him on the
Maybe
big
Thunder
screen.
Rosa. Maybe Thunder Rosa.
We gotta
joins.
get
Yeah,
him. Gotta get him on the big screen.
I do think it's
Defend
gonna be
your wife.
Rosa just because what's it called? I don't know. They seem to. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they stopped.
Has she
it
defended
and
the title since she won it? I know she did like once, maybe
I
twice.
think she defended to like
She won the
Abaddon or
world
something
title.
like that. But that
The
might be
Julia
it.
Hart.
Doesn't
like,
let-
Oh
she
no,
doesn't let
Julia. Yeah, she won. She won the. She defended it in like open challenges. Like
No, it was the last
and
time she
also-
defended on pay per views World's End though.
Told y'all.
And like she
Open
defended
challenge.
it against Abaddon at World's End, and then Battle of the Belts she defended against Anna Jay.
I
And
thought
those
that
are the
was gonna
last
happen-
2 times that she's wrestled in the last almost 3
Yeah,
months.
so what is she?
No,
Roman
no,
Reigns?
she's
Is she
wrestled
Roman
a few
Reigns?
times extra, like in tag matches and
Is she,
stuff.
is
But
she Roman Reigns?
yeah, singles matches.
guess they're gonna
Also
do tag
she's
matches.
You know who
slightly
should
injured.
really be
She
the
has
one
a
to take the
minor
title?
injury.
You know, I really feel like should take that title at some point. That needs it, or I think probably deserves a title run. Serena Deeb.
Yo,
I can
insert
see it.
any woman. That's
Well, I
Serena
thought
Deeb
they-
deserves
please.
it.
I thought they were gonna have Julia
Willow,
Hart have her own little
Chris Statlander,
faction
Britt
with
Baker,
Abaddon and Sky
Deeb,
Blue,
Abaddon, Athena, any of
but
them.
I don't know.
I'm with
Serena
you,
Deeb
Tim.
deserves it.
I don't know. That when Thunder Rosa came back, it seemed like they were
Yeah, I
like
thought they were gonna do
starting
that
to
match
plant
too.
seeds
Yeah.
for Thunder Rosa to fight Julia.
He's not defending his
Ultimately, eventually,
I see
right away.
Camille
but
showing up at this Sunday. Camille.
Osprey's here.
Osprey's here.
Camille
Oh.
needs to show up.
Osprey's here, Mike.
What's good, bruv?
Oh my
Bro.
god, crowd's going crazy.
Ripley, come here.
Who says
Am I
Osprey is a
taking her
big
down
star?
here? Okay.
Remember, y'all, we have to
Those
forget
crowds
that
are awesome.
we have to forget that Osprey has never been on AEW. We have to forget about all that. Remember, he's debuting.
I want to pop for
You grab that?
That part.
I would have just put Osprey at Revolution, not in a match.
I have saw WWE video on USA Video last 2 weeks. What?
What's good, bruv?
Chris, put the liquor down, bro. Pipe down, bro.
Oh, he's hugging.
He's got some badass music, man.
That's my dream match right there.
What?
What?
Will Ospreay is my dream match.
Just so you can
I
get
thought
in
you
there.
meant Will Ospreay versus Tony Schiavone.
Yo,
I thought you meant that was your dream match. That's
Dude.
interesting.
No, me versus Will Ospreay.
Yo,
See, that
but-
makes more sense.
y'all, that match this Sunday is going to.
That's gonna be a 10 out of 10.
Oh man,
That's gonna be my
Why are
favorite
they
match
fighting
today.
though? I don't get it. This should be like a match save for when it's a story. not
I
this.
Those
think
days
that
with
Osprey's
Callis
turning
family win.
face. I
Yeah,
think Osprey's
Dylan says
turning
he
face.
has literally
I also
Because
think
he's
Osprey's
gonna-
turning
Callis
face.
is gonna betray
Yeah, because I feel like
Osprey.
they're gonna
Ooh,
They're
gonna have
okay.
the Don Callis family
Yeah,
turn
I
on
feel
him.
like they're gonna.
like
I feel
that.
like Osprey's gonna break away and turn face.
Don't
I agree.
don't have Osprey turn
Question.
face.
Question.
He's face right now, bro. You hear that pop?
We don't have enough faces in the title scene. Hangman just turned
You don't
heel.
need to, you don't
Swerve's
need
a
to
heel.
make him
Joe's a heel.
But
He's
You
Swerve's
don't
about
need
to
to
get
make
over
him
his
now.
heel.
He
You
can do
don't need to
Swerve's
make him
gonna
face. Oh, right. Now I can explain my point. You don't need to make him heel, and you don't need to make him face. There's no reason for it. He already is over with the crowd. If you make him a baby face, after a while, it's going to burn out. In all honesty, it really will. And if you make him a heel, it's not really going to do much for him in a positive way. He's already a heel in the company, as is with the way that he attacks the superstars. This match here this Sunday with Konosuke needs to be for Konosuke. It doesn't need to be for Osprey. Osprey can afford a loss here, 100%. Absolutely 100%.
Yep.
I think he's going to lose.
Yep.
He is.
Yup.
He can afford to take the loss, and you could then build
He don't want to do that.
Konosuke into the main picture scene and have Will go after
Nah.
Swerve and have
I'm
your
sorry,
all
Byron.
in.
I'm sorry you had to hear
100%.
that.
100%.
Dylan, I
There's
love
no
you.
reason
I
Will
love you
needs
like a
to
brother,
win.
but that might have been the worst take you've ever had.
No, there's no
No.
reason Will needs to win here. There's no reason. It's only just to give him a win is foolish. You're going to have to do. You're doing absolutely nothing with Konosuke after this match. Then Konosuke's going on the shelf with Will Hobbs. I guarantee it. If Konosuke doesn't win, Konosuke is going to do nothing for the rest of this year except for 2 more matches, and that's it. There will be no push for Konosuke. There will be nothing for him. This match
I don't
matters
get
more.
why I don't get what you're saying though about keeping Will a heel because the crowd already loves him. So
He
turning
can
him
be
face
whatever
would
he
do
wants to
nothing.
be.
You can't have your crowd cheering constantly for your heel if he's supposed to be the bad
Look at
guy.
MJF.
Yeah, but that's the same with Swerve. That's the same.
But MJF
And that's
became a
the same
face
with
because
Thing
people
is,
kept cheering for
Yeah,
him.
No, he's not a
ultimately
face,
Nothing's
became
changed
though.
about Swerve.
Swerve's not a
Nothing's changed.
face.
So who do you
Well, he
have
will
face
be.
He's
heel?
still a heel.
If it's
The
going to
thing
be,
is,
Because the fans are cheering
nothing's
for him
changed.
more
People
doesn't
change.
mean
People
anything. It's
cheer
the
him.
same for Liv.
so do
Liv
you
is
have?
a heel.
Do you?
Even though fans like her more, there's no reason.
Yeah,
There's no reason
yeah.
for the fans to be booing her.
Liv is a heel. Like,
There's no reason for the fans to
if
be
you guys think
booing
she's a face,
Ospreay. There's no reason
No.
for the fans to be booing MJF. There's no reason. They love them. They love them for who exactly they are. You push them to that babyface picture, they're going to get tired of Ospreay out every week. They're going to run out of competition for
Where's Kyle?
Ospreay.
So
if they
then
turn
Swerve's
it
got to
face.
do something to draw heat. Then if Swerve's going to be the heel going into All In, if they're
Where's
doing that
Kyle?
match, somebody's got to be the
Kyle
heel.
is.
You don't have to.
It's
You
called
don't have to.
face.
This is
Week by
the
week.
only. I'm telling you now. This is the only time you don't need a heel. Anybody. Both of them will put on a beautiful match, no matter what.
True.
No matter what.
True.
No matter what. Ospreay doesn't need the win at Revolution. Kanosuke needs it more.
Can someone get me that tracksuit, by the way? Since I didn't get my Jay White jacket. Can someone find me that Jay White jacket? Dylan, can you find me that Jay? I need that. I need that sweatsuit Osprey has on too. It'd be perfect for St. Patrick's Day.
Gorilla, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Thank you so much for coming on. Dr. Pepper, how are you? Thank you for coming on.
Because Dylan made a lot of great points. I mean, like you
Right.
said,
Don just said it. Don just said it. The winner is going to be the winner of the Don Callis family. You want Kanosuke to win this match. There's no reason for Will to win. There's no reason. You have Will win, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Then we're
Because-
stuck with Callis and Jericho.
because if it's
Callis
like
and
if he wins, then that kind of
Oh,
because if the Keshta wins, that's gonna push him up the ladder and kind of have him go after like the
Right.
TNT title, the
Let
Continental title,
Kanosuke play into the I know I'm better than you thing.
And
Let him
then-
play into it.
and then if you want to keep this going, you could have Ospreay
Right.
get his win.
You literally have Kanosuke's best feud in AEW staring at you right now in the face. You have Double or Nothing. You have your Double or Nothing rematch right here. Kanosuke takes the first win. Ospreay takes the next win in Double or Nothing, where Swerve takes the title, and Ospreay and Swerve are at your all-in main event.
I was gonna say if Ospreay,
That's it.
if
There's
Ospreay,
no
Yep.
reason for Kanosuke to lose.
No,
Kanosuke
I was gonna
loses,
say-
he's not a Double or Nothing, and he has nothing going for him for the rest of the year.
I was gonna say if
You'll
Ospreay
have to
loses,
pull somebody else
if-
from Japan to fucking fight him.
because I was gonna say if Ospreay loses, you could have to catch to go after like one of the mid card titles, and if you want to give Ospreay a win back, you could have that be for potentially for a title opportunity or a
if
title match
anything,
at some point down the line,
the
Look,
way
you can
I
make Kanosuke the international champion.
and then have him
No.
face Ospreay,
But
have him defend against Ospreay at some point.
I don't know.
If you want. But I prefer Ospreay as main champ.
Yeah, you're gonna
Ooh.
give Will Ospreay a mid card title.
Yeah.
That's
you don't do
crazy.
that. Yeah, you don't do that. I would honestly give Ospreay the main card title, but after Swerve wins a Double or Nothing.
whoa, that's a
Maybe.
lot of short
I
transition
could
reigns,
see.
though.
Well,
Do you
the
have
only
win
way
Yeah,
I
that
see Osprey losing at Revolution is if Callis family all jump him and turn on him right there during the match,
That's what I think is gonna happen.
With
which
Kyle,
could happen, but I'm not sure. Oh, these.
I don't see Joe losing the belt double or nothing either. I think Joe's keeping it for a little bit. Just beat MJF.
So, do you think he takes it to All
Oh,
In?
they're
and
not
leaves
wearing
Joe
the dirty
Ospreay?
I think Swerve wins the belt at All In from whoever. I don't know who's gonna have it. I think Swerve wins the belt there.
Oof, man.
Yeah, I saw this, Chris. The the Paul Heyman's thing at Raw. I saw that.
What Paul Heyman thing?
And then, like I said, I
Promo.
think you do Danielson and Ospreay at All In. You give Ospreay the win there.
Yo.
That'd be a good
Yeah,
match.
you don't need him to win it Sunday. I'll be really
Ospreay's
pissed if they
winning.
give
Bro.
him the win.
Ospreay's winning. Ospreay's winning.
No, he's not. He shouldn't.
I hope not.
He's gonna be
I
the
honestly
face.
hope
Shouldn't.
not.
Yeah, it's the only time I'm betting against them.
This
I
hurts more
understand
than
what
it
you're
helps.
saying, Byron, but if you think of it for getting him to Double or Nothing, and you're thinking of how we're getting him to main event All In his home country, you need him to lose now. It just gives him more momentum.
And give
That's
more
all-
sympathy.
You're giving him more
I
momentum.
didn't want them to book the match. Can I start there? I didn't want the match to be.
You don't want Tony to book any of these matches.
Well, because this is stupid. This makes no sense.
It's gonna cook.
It's
No matter
gonna
what
come-
happens.
It's gonna be a great
This
match.
is
but the
this
spot
is
good.
going to be a really good feud between him and Takeshita. 100%.
Oh man.
It's like,
I
why
just
are they
hate that
fighting?
it's-
Why are they fighting? They're in the same group.
What? Everybody
It's done.
telling me I'm crazy? Everybody telling me I'm crazy? Wait, if it plays out exactly how I'm saying it, y'all gonna be fucking kissing the fucking ring when it happens at All In.
Dylan, if it happens, I'll say you were right. But I think Ospreay is going to win. That's all I'm saying. They shouldn't have booked the match.
I don't know. I can't imagine like Ospreay losing.
Thank you, Will.
I
Someone
can.
here has to.
I can't.
can.
Unless
He
like
lost to Josh Alexander on
Make
TNA.
sure-
Yeah,
make sure
that's what I'm
you-
saying.
I don't know.
Exactly.
He's
Josh
also lost to
Alexander
New
is
Japan, too.
Because he's in Josh Alexander's promotion. If he was signed to Impact, he wouldn't
Yeah,
be
but he's
losing Josh
also winning.
Alexander.
He's on the losing portion of this tour. All last
Right,
year
which
he
is
went through
fine.
winning, which is yes, it's
Fine.
totally cool. He's
Totally
going on the
fine.
losing portion.
It's okay. It's okay if he loses.
I don't know.
They let Ospreay here. You have nothing with Konosuke. Konosuke can go to fucking WWE for all I care. Him and Shinsuke could form a tag team for
No,
all I care, called the Kabuki
No.
Warriors 2.
Just
Bro,
do
don't bury
Takeshita
any more
and Eddie
Japanese
Kingston.
Don't do that.
Do
Don't
Takeshita
you
and
dare.
Eddie Kingston.
Don't you do that.
Yeah, to
Because Shinsuke can barely
Jackie Kelly
can't even get a
fucking
win.
Be his
Okada.
manager over in WWE. All right.
Okada
Shinsuke
watched
can't
what
win a
they've been
match.
doing to Shinsuke. No,
Shinsuke can't win a match.
No, Nick
can barely
Wayne
get on the
coming out
card.
with "He's my Christian is my father" T-shirt has got me. That's
the
great.
way
That's a T-shirt I really need. Is Christian is my father.
I don't know.
I can't wait till I get my first paycheck. I already know that I'm
Hey,
gonna be.
I already know.
I already know. I'm
Alright.
going straight to AEW shop and blowing it.
Byron,
Blowing
he
it.
said he's on the podcast since I literally seen the light. He said he's going to buy a Liv Morgan shirt.
Yeah, because he saw the light. I'm gonna buy a Liv Morgan shirt,
I literally said she's a B-level wrestler.
and I'll wear it only on the WWE days. So on a Raw.
Well, Leah, don't say you saw the light yet, because when Rhea does face Liv and Rhea wins, I don't want you to be sad.
I didn't
Just
say
warning you.
anything.
they're gonna
Aaron,
be
just tell me what's
sad,
gonna
sad.
happen.
I'll be
I
honest.
said, from what I see, it might be a fatal four-way. I don't know.
No,
But
Leo,
why?
it's not. Stop. Leo, stop.
I mean,
Becky's
it'd be
gonna beat
exciting,
Nia
It would
Jax,
be
like,
and she's gonna-
good to get like more people on.
No,
the
I didn't say it was
card.
gonna happen. I didn't say it was
Oh.
gonna happen, Byron. I just said from what it seemed like the way they presented it, it seemed like that could be a potential what they could be leading to is a fatal four-way.
I hope
Did I say
not.
it's gonna happen?
Could
Maybe.
be.
We've already seen Rhea
Especially
defend the
since it's
title in like a
starting
fatal
early
five-way.
and biggest WrestleMania ever.
Yeah, but like none of those talent in there seemed more like a threat besides Raquel and maybe Shayna, and Shayna ended up taking the
In the
pin.
fatal five-way, Nia was in that fatal five-way.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
Nia was.
But,
in
like,
that
I mean,
fatal
like,
five-way. Shayna was
more
in that five-way.
people in there. Like you have
I'm
Nia,
so annoyed that
Becky.
Shayna took the pin in that match.
plus it'd be something interesting only because it's like everybody's story is kind of intertwining to an extent.
Yes,
Yeah.
but if you put Nia back in this match, then what was the point of Elimination Chamber? And if the fans
got a
keep
point
trying
there.
to take over because they're unsatisfied, we're never going to
Yeah,
get
I don't know
Good
if
story.
Nia needs to be in the match.
You got a point there.
Fuck the Cody crybabies.
Hey,
Bro,
don't, hey,
And the Liv Morgan crybaby.
don't put me in that. Don't put me in that because I've got people saying you're associate. I could be a fan, but I ain't associated with that toxicity. Don't put me with that toxicity at all.
They are. I love. Listen, I'll be honest. As a content creator, I love the internet. The internet. I've never loved the internet so much because of the wild people on the internet, they are by far the best producer in the whole world. The most toxic, annoying crybabies I've ever met in my life. And I love it. I let them keep coming. I hope they chant out "We won Osprey" after Osprey loses. Just because. Just because. And we make t-shirts and we joke about it next Wednesday on Dynamite. I want the whole 9 yards.
Nick's timing has been like off a little bit on a few things in this match. I don't normally see that from him, but he's like a little like one step behind where he's supposed to be.
I don't know. Maybe he's like still getting used to Cassidy because he doesn't really know what to expect from Cassidy.
Yeah.
Just because Cassidy is like fast paced and everything, might be more than what he expected.
But again, like I said, this just proves that the mid-card titles are nothing but open challenges. What did Nick Wayne do to get this title shot?
He admitted that Christian Cage is his father.
Okay.
Answered open challenge.
Answered open challenge.
If you did, Chris,
That was a nice
congratulations
dive
for
from
you.
Nick.
Congratulations to you, Chris.
That's dope, Chris.
Nick
Congratulations,
Wayne is
buddy.
getting this kind of match. I think it's good for him because I know Nick Wayne's gonna have a great career.
Look at him. So proud to be a daddy. So proud to be a daddy.
20% sale, may get some AW merch.
Yeah, use the code Revolution.
Yeah, it's what, 20% off? Right? Yep.
Yeah.
That was 35.
Yeah, given the
I do need a Sting shirt. I don't have a Sting shirt.
I gotta give me some Blackpool Complex Code merch.
given the one like the thing is at Revolution, like the women's world title match is like the match I'm most torn about because I feel like most likely
Christian.
Tony is gonna win, but I want Deanna to win because Deanna's so good. But I think Tony will
You want Deanna to win over Tony?
Tony is over. Like over the moon.
I know she's not, but I want it.
Devin,
Dude.
I like Devin's quote right here. He goes, "Will Ospreay being all elite feels just as good as finding out the Epic Mickey remake." I'm dead. That's funny. That's funny,
Bro.
bro.
My God.
But yeah, like I know Tony's gonna retain, but I can.
Camille's gonna show up and
I
screw
can't,
her
like,
over.
I haven't taken my wild choice about Ospreay and Konosuke to TikTok yet, and I can't wait to.
Oh, dude.
Because I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Are you out of your mind, dude?
Dude, they're
Are
gonna
you
be
out of
mad.
your mind?
Oh, they're
Do
gonna be mad.
you want to not be a TikTok creator anymore? Like, do you know what you just said? This is blasphemy." I'm gonna be like,
Honestly,
just
I
wait.
think,
Just wait. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be upset. But if I'm right, I'm gonna be so
Dylan, do you
happy.
leave Friday?
I leave Friday 4 a.m.
Okay.
No, 5 a.m. 5
Dylan,
a.m.
like I said, if Takeshita wins, I will tell you you're right next week or whenever I talk to you.
Bro,
But if Ospreay wins, that's the right choice.
I'll be honest. For the women's world title match, I think Tony is probably gonna retain, and then
I
Hayter
see Camille.
I don't
comes
want her to
back.
do.
I'd say Camille.
Thank you, Wolf.
I think
Thank you.
Hayter comes back.
We want Hater.
Yeah,
I'd
Hater,
say
Hater coming
Camille.
back would be really cool.
I would love to see Jamie Hayter back because man, she's so good.
I think Camille shows up. I'm gonna stand by that. Camille shows up
That would be cool too.
because she literally was NWA Women's Champion for over 800 days.
Yeah,
because like I would.
Killer Kelly. Speaking of good women matches, Killer Kelly and Billy Starks is facing each other Friday at GCW.
That's gonna be big.
Yeah,
Wow.
That is gonna
yeah. So GCW, we're getting Killer Kelly and Billy Starks in a singles match.
Oh, that's
That's exciting.
And
And
then
we're also getting Masha Slamovich in an intergender match against some guy. I don't even know his name, but we're getting him with some guy. But
He's probably gonna murder this guy, but it's
hey,
okay.
Saturday's House of Glory show starts at 6.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea what the schedule is. You and Asa have just been talking, and I'm just going to go wherever you guys tell me to go.
Yeah, so we got to be home by 6 o'clock.
And then next
So we can watch
Friday
House of Glory.
on TNA Sacrifice, Nick Nemeth is defending the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship with Steve Macklin.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. That's
It's
next
Mac?
Friday. I'm going to be.
Steve Macklin, yeah.
I'm going to
The
be unfortunately busy.
IWGP Global
Where's
Belt.
Nick Nemeth? Yeah.
I'm going to be coming home a little late.
And then
A little later than
ABC
expected.
is facing Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers for the TNA Tag Team titles. Jordan Grace versus Top Stevens versus Zaya Brookside for the Knockouts World Championship. And then, of course, the probable main event may be Moose versus Eric Young.
Yeah, Saturday we have Alex Shelley versus Mustafa Ali.
Yo.
Penta versus Mike Santana. Danhausen versus Sweet Cheeks. Epic.
Yeah, Byron. When you get
Epic.
the name, like, right now? What kind of name is that?
Thanks, Chris.
Sweet cheeks.
Bye, Byron.
Who do you think is Velveteen? With that
We
name?
have Bougie. Hold on, let me look at the card again. It's Bougie in a match, which I gotta watch that one. House.
What's up with these names? I get it, you want to stand up, but come on now.
Oh wow, hey, Housen's doing a meet and greet.
Who's doing meet and greet?
Oh yeah, and Kay Vikingo's also going to be at House of Glory, May 25th, 5 days after my birthday in Boston.
Boston.
Oh, that's cool.
And a live show with a meet and greet. Yeah.
You should go.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Boston's not far. Isn't that like 2 hours?
Something like that. It's a maybe if I can get whatchamacallit. If I can get if I can get off, then yes, but otherwise no.
There's also what's it called? An indie show in LA at May 16th. It's called Prestige, Alive or Just Breathing, and it has Josh Alexander, which is Shelton Benjamin. That's cool.
Right. So Alex Shelley versus Mustafa Ali. The Rascals versus Cash Flow, which is Bougie and his partner Jay Money, I believe his name is. We have Danhausen versus Sweet Cheeks. We have Penta versus Santana. We have La Sombre versus Lance Anoni from the Bloodline, one of Roman's cousins. Anoi. Charles Mason, now called Mason, versus Midas Black. And yeah, very excited. It's gonna be a good show. It should be live on YouTube at 6 p.m. Eastern for free for anybody that wants to watch on Premier Streaming Network at youtube.com/Premier Streaming Network. So if you're in the Eastern time zone, it's at 6 p.m. If you're on the Central or Central time zone, it's, I believe, 5 p.m. would be that. It's an hour difference. So.
Shoot, man. Have fun. Have fun at Revolution, man.
Oh, God, I can't wait. Of course. Of course, Orange Cassidy wins.
Yeah. Oh, Roddy. Uh-oh. Okay.
That's going to be a good match. Roderick Strong versus Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What sucks is Orange Cassidy was a good champion, but it just proves that yet again, if he runs into a person that has some sort of status, he loses. It was the same with like him and Moxley.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think I mean, he wasn't really supposed to have a second reign. It was just unfortunate circumstances. Moxley and Fenix both getting injured. Yeah, so that I don't know. I'm hoping Roddy doesn't get that bug. He's next.
Taco Bell commercial, Dylan.
My favorite place in the whole wide world.
So are you going to Olive Garden?
Oh, hell yeah, we're going to Olive Garden. That's Saturday, dude.
So hold on, what's the itinerary? You get there Friday.
So yeah, Friday I'm getting dragged around Charlotte. We're going to
Not
a
by
mall.
us. Other people.
Yeah, not yet. I'm meeting other friends first, and then I see Ace and them from Saturday to Monday. So Friday I land 10 a.m. Charlotte, and I'm going to a mall that has like a whole bunch of restaurants and whatnot and bakeries. So I'm just gonna become a fucking roly-poly and be rolled out of that fucking establishment into a fucking barn to store me for the night. And then after that, I'll deflate a little bit and get into a car, be driven to Greensboro, to then inflate all over again and rolled over to Kay and Ace's house. So that way I can enjoy my House of Glory and probably die of a heart attack. Be resurrected Sunday, so that way I can get ready for another roly-poly adventure at Revolution, and then finally be shipped off back to the greatest island of all islands, Long Island, New York. And that's where I'll rest easy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. A lot of just me eating.
What time do y'all get into the show? Eating and getting rolled around.
Yeah, eating and rolled around is pretty much what my weekend entails, which is very exciting. Very
Take you some Pepto Bismol with you.
Oh God, I'm bringing it all.
No Taco Bell while you're down there.
No. We're
We're
eating like kings over here.
Yeah. What time you get into the show Sunday? Y'all get into the show?
I think we're getting there about like 4-ish, 5.
Okay.
I think the doors open at like 6, like 5:30-ish.
Hopefully they got some good merch, man. I'll have you let me know what they got, or like send me some pictures or something. I'll just send you something.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna see what's going on.
It's gonna be crowded, man. They actually packed the place out, which is good.
Yeah, it's I think it's sold out, which is crazy.
I don't think it's sold out because they were advertising for tickets on Dynamite.
Oh.
But it's because they keep adding more seats. Like it sells out, and then they rearrange how they're going to set things up so they can open up more seats.
All I know is we're going to be sitting fucking pretty on
I'm
Saturday.
excited.
We're sitting on like the first row or first set of seatings on the upper decker. So it's like the floor, and then it's us. And we got a perfect angle of the whole ring and the entrance.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, very excited. And
Gentlemen, you picked up a pretty impressive victory in collision against the Iron Savages.
You saw that gentleman get over with this guy's on the apprehensive
Do I know them personally or do I know of them? Because I know Hangman for what we watch on the show, but I don't know them personally. No.
You think anyone knows?
Wait, what did I miss? The Bang Bang Scissor Gang in action?
On Collision, Austin, Gunn, and the Acclaimed are going to have a match.
Okay.
Yeah, of course I know Hangman and AJ Styles.
All right. Yeah.
What are we doing with this whole Bang Bang Scissor game? I don't get it. I don't get what we're doing.
Well, that's because their whole purpose for joining together was to take on the Undisputed Kingdom, and they have done 0 things to take on the Undisputed Kingdom.
Okay, I thought I was tripping because I'm like, wasn't you?
Yeah.
They just kind of randomly
makes
won
no
the
sense.
Ring of
Julia
Honor.
Hart's out.
They just randomly won the Ring of Honor title, 6-man
Yeah,
title.
it's like they're.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought they were gonna maybe feud with the Acclaim and unify the titles.
TBS
but I
title.
don't know.
Nah,
Maybe
they're
they
not
do
going to
something.
unify them. Tony Khan wants to keep adding.
Judas got to train with Sky Blue recently.
Damn it.
Her and Kyle Fletcher were in Chicago at the school that Billy trains at. I'm sorry, Judas trains at, and she was there in the ring wrestling with a bunch of the students and stuff, and he got to work with her as well, which was really cool.
Okay, this is going to sound mean, but I don't really mean it to be kind of. Is Sky Blue training other wrestlers on how to wrestle? Is there not someone that's better qualified to do that?
It's like they're both
No.
training to, like they're just both train. It's not like she's teaching on one. She's
Okay, they're working together and learning together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she also took
That
a couple
sounds
classes herself. I
Yeah.
think so.
Just making sure she wasn't teaching like a master class in wrestling.
Maybe.
She was participating.
If anything, Fletcher might be teaching her.
Good, he needs to.
I'm pretty sure Fletcher is having visa issues recently, so at these offers.
Is he hurt? Is that why we haven't seen him recently,
No,
or
he
is
has
he just on
visa
Ring of Honor?
Visa
issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why he couldn't come to the
What
last
is up with
pay-per-view.
AEW and all these visa issues?
No
Yeah,
idea.
the same thing with Gunther because he can't.
Yeah, like Gunther has visa issues. I'm like, y'all are a billion-dollar company. You can't.
They said he probably won't be able to show up until at least like probably post-Mania if they do any shows. So
No, Gunther can.
Wow.
No,
Post Mania. I mean, I don't really care about WWE, but that's a big deal for them.
No, Gunther can still be in the United. Will be at Mania. He just has to stay in the United States.
yeah, he can't go any outside of the U.S. until
Can't
probably,
go
like,
outside the
Berlin.
U.S.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so like the France show that they're doing,
He's
and
probably not
Bash
gonna
in
be part of
Berlin,
that.
he might not be able to go.
Well, no, he'll be at Berlin. He'll
Backlash
by Berlin, but definitely not Backlash. No. I think Backlash is like around like the last pay-per-view held.
Yeah, France, Paris, France.
What time is that going to start?
4
10
a.m.
10 a.m. for us.
Really?
10 a.m.
Like 2 p.m.
10 a.m.
No,
I think they said it's gonna be 10.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like 2 p.m.
No, it's literally gonna be like how Clash of the Castle was kind of.
But Clash of the Castle, that started at what, noon? What time did that start?
No, that started at like 11, I think.
Started like 11.
What
Yeah.
time
I'm
did it
gonna look it up. Let me look it up.
Let me 8 p.m.
Backlash.
next time.
I'm gonna look it up.
2 EST.
What's
Yeah,
it? It's like a 6-hour time difference, right?
yeah.
Like,
8 p.m. in France is 2 p.m. in Eastern time, so it'll be
1 p.m.
It'll probably be like 1
Yeah.
p.m. It'll probably be like 1 p.m. for Eastern and 12 Central.
one for Leo. That is the main card. I
Some
think.
Central Time.
Yeah.
No, I think it'll start at 1 and then it'll be 12 Central because I think they do like 7.
I might be.
The pre-show will start at 1 p.m. Eastern.
You
But
say you might be missing that pay-per-view?
I might be missing. What day of the week is that supposed to fall?
Saturday.
Saturday, May 4th.
Saturday, May 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be missing that one. I'll be working.
Yeah.
But I'll do Collision.
I just
At least
so
one
like
Collision.
By the time
I didn't
By the
get to
time
say
Dak
this,
was, I'm gonna be
but
asleep.
for once in like
Dude, it's
since,
1
like,
o'clock in the afternoon. You're gonna be going to bed at 1 in the afternoon.
After streaming, I'm gonna be tired. You know what I mean?
for once
I
I
mean, I
in,
could do
think
like
Classic
since,
4
like a
shows in
month
a day.
ago, Sky Blue's actually wearing blue. In like a
Dude,
month
we
or
did No
two.
Surrender and then Elimination Chamber. What are you talking about?
Do you think I wake up looking like good like this? No, I gotta get my beauty sleep. Okay.
Beauty sleep.
Did you
We're
sleep
looking at
that
you
night?
through a
Did you
fucking
sleep that
camera.
night, Dylan? Did you sleep that night?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't sleep.
I-
I slept total those 3 days, like 3 hours.
I didn't. Only slept
Oh,
2
Friday,
hours.
Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
I finally slept Sunday into Monday. Yeah, finally. Thursday, I stayed up till 5 in the morning because I had some very interesting phone calls that I took that I
Wait,
cannot
you
talk-
stayed up till 5 in the morning?
Yeah, because that's when
That sounds awful.
No, it wasn't. It was actually
That
Chamber.
worked overnight.
with
That's
the
why.
phone calls I was having. It was worth staying up that late, but I can't talk about that. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah. So then we did Friday. I slept. I finally went to bed about 8, 9. Woke up at 11. Did 11 to 9:30 in the morning, and then was on Discord Saturday till Psycho Circus. Went to Psycho Circus. Stayed up till 5 a.m. again, with 1 hour of sleep locked in, and then slept Sunday for about an hour during the day. Did a show, some other stuff, and then finally went to bed.
That's crazy. I'm like worried about how I'm going to stay up for Revolution. Because it's so late. for
Energy
me.
drinks?
I can't drink energy drinks because I take Adderall. And so those two things together are like not a good combination.
Oh, well, then I'll just be screaming a lot at you.
Yeah. I'll just be slapping myself in the face or something.
I'll just tell Asa to shake you a lot. Be like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Just
it's Kano.
just think about the match you're gonna miss. Just think about the Meat Madness match.
We
That's
might
what's gonna carry
be
me
here.
through.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Dylan. We might be in that same position again for Bash at Berlin. It's a possibility.
Well, I mean, if you need to get like 8 hours of beauty sleep, I don't know how the fuck you're gonna be able to do all of that.
Yeah,
So,
Bash at Berlin's gonna be what around the same time.
Because right now it's
6 hours
3:27 in Germany.
So I
AM?
don't think-
It's 3:27 a.m. in Germany right now.
yeah, makes sense.
So it's a possibility we might end up having the same time difference.
Yeah,
It'd
so
probably
it'll
be like
be,
11 or 12 a.m. start. Probably like a 12 a.m. start.
it says 6 hours ahead of Eastern.
Yeah, there's 6 hours.
So it'll probably start at like 12 p.m. Eastern time.
Because
Because Elimination Chamber started at 6 p.m. Australian time, so 5 a.m. here. So if they do 6 p.m. over there, because a lot of those international places, they got to get out of there by a certain time.
Yeah.
They don't get to
true.
loiter. They don't get to loiter and hang
Yeah,
out at
not
the
like
venues
us.
like
We
we
get
do.
to loiter around.
Yeah,
no,
it's like you just
I thought they
go to
were
the
gonna
event
start
and
at
that's it.
8, like so it would be like 2
Nah, 'cause-
a.m.
Depending on how many match they have on the card, like that's gonna take.
Yeah.
Let's say it's
What,
7
5?
hours ahead of me.
They might do
Yeah.
5 or 6. So it's like
So it'll probably
Where
be
you
like
at, Tim?
11.
Yeah, the international
Missouri.
pay-per-views never have that many matches. They have
Where
like
you live at, Tim?
5.
Well, I live in a small town called Lincoln, Missouri.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you're in the
Missouri.
Midwest. You're in Central Time, right?
Yes, sir.
same.
So you with Leo.
Yeah.
Well,
So are we going to get Skylu and Julia versus Willow
You
and
mean-
Chris for Revolution? Is that
Dark
going to
Blue?
happen?
I don't know. Oh,
I wouldn't
You
be
mean Dark
surprised.
Blue?
I'm surprised Tony Khan hasn't booked
I mean,
like
Dark
8
Blue.
matches.
Dark Blue and Wolf's wife?
That's a
Versus
good thing.
Alexander
part
and
of
Willow?
me
That's a good
thought
thing.
we might get Willow versus Julia for the TBS title, but I don't know.
How? She's injured.
Yeah, that's why I don't know.
Look at her. She's
Yeah.
injured.
Oh,
Wolf, where are you?
what?
Where you reside?
Michigan.
You're not. Oh, you're in Central Time too.
Wowie,
No problem.
wowie, my knee.
What part of Michigan? Are you close to?
Troy. So like it's like half an hour away from Detroit. So it's like in Oakland County.
It gets cold as I don't know what up there.
What?
I know it gets cold as I don't know what up there.
Well, today it's been nice. It was pretty warm.
We had a 64-degree day on Monday.
Yeah, I had a 65-degree
And
day.
we woke up this morning and there was like a quarter of an inch of snow on the ground. I
That's
hate
awesome.
I hate
We
Missouri
haven't
so
had any snow for the last 2 years here.
Yeah,
Sucks.
we had
That must be
Wow.
fucking heaven.
No,
time
it's
we had
awful.
snow. Last time we had snow was in 2021, and that was terrible because literally our power outs was like out for an entire week. Literally.
Wow, that sucks.
Because literally, like I think they had it to be where they had to cut the power on like throughout the day, like for a few minutes, and then they turn them right back off. They didn't come back on until like mid to close to the end of the week. Like Thursday, they fully came back on. Up until that point,
Well, we just got snow here, like here in New York, right, Dylan?
Oh.
Like first time in like 2 years.
Title.
As a teacher, I just really value my snow days, and to not have any for 2 years in a row is the
Yeah,
worst.
it probably is not that.
Sky
Because it's
blue
so
wins.
fun to like wake up in the morning and look out the window and be like, oh, I don't have to go to work today.
Thank you, Julia. Sky blue wins.
Wow.
What's that?
It's one of the 4 pillars.
So he's not happy.
Oh, it's the mustache. There it is.
It's one of the 4 pillars of AEW.
That's my guy. The mustache. The stash don't lie.
I'm telling
He
you,
is
man.
a pillar till he dies.
Listen, man. The stash should have broke face tonight. Should have separated from Hangman's little.
That would have been wild. I would have loved to see him grab a mic and be like, "I'll be at Revolution in honor of Hangman." Just see Samoa Joe go like, "All right, I'll bring my barber."
They're probably gonna do women's tag titles. I feel it. They got all these damn tag teams.
Oh,
You know,
I hope they
TK
don't.
can't
I
stop
hope
with
they
the
don't,
belts.
but they are. I just feel it.
Can't stop.
He can't
the stash.
stop with the belts, man. He can't.
Can't stop with the belts, and you can't.
Why
stop
is
with the stash.
I don't understand this, and I'll stand by this. How is it that AEW can have a mid card title, but WWE can't? I don't understand.
You know, Sky Blue's like their Liv Morgan kind of.
Well,
Don't you dare make that comparison.
No. No.
No.
No.
What's the difference?
I agree.
Listen,
One's tatted and the other one's not.
Kay
Wow.
agrees.
I agree.
Really? That's the difference.
Well, the,
Well,
the,
Sky Blue is
the dorks are here.
Liv Morgan's not talented. Liv Morgan's blonde. Sky Blue is not.
wow.
One likes brutality. The other one doesn't. The other one seems like every time she gets in the ring, she's gonna die. The other one doesn't.
Well then.
Oh Lord. Oh. Why are the swashbuckaroos on my television screen?
Can't wait to see all the people pissed off when the Young Bucks win.
Yeah.
I am not going to be
Yo.
Best believe the AEW fans are gonna be in an uproar.
Dylan's gonna be
This is
throwing
the
stuff.
IWC.
I am not excited for it. I
God's
will
favorite
be
was
hoping for
out
them to
fucking
drop it
AEW
if
booking.
possible, because
That's the
My
Tony
God.
Khan shotgun booking right there. Sting, you've been
Hey, man.
undefeated. We're giving you the tag titles, but guess what, brother? Young Bucks, EVPs, baby. You gotta take it. Take the pin.
It's gonna so play into their character.
What?
So
Being
sad.
annoying? Being idiots?
He's gonna take the pin, which is gonna be even worse.
Right now, they're just
Bro,
falling
if you
off.
if
These
you have
promos
Sting
that
take
they've
the
been
pin,
giving
oh
have
my
been
God.
horrible.
Yo,
That's-
they're not short of doing this wild, crazy stuff.
I'll be right
Like,
back,
They
guys.
just had MJF get choked out clean by Joe. Like, of course,
I've
Sting's gonna
said
take
it
that pin.
before. I think the young as of right now, as of the current day, the Young Bucks are the worst real tag team in AEW.
They haven't been relevant since Ring of Honor.
Real tag team, not makeshift tag team.
That's my personal opinion.
Or I'm sorry, wait. We'll say Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal are not better than the Young Bucks.
Well, don't disrespect the
Are not
Texas
better
Chainsaw
than the Young
Massacre
Bucks.
deathmatch champion like that. Don't do that.
But no, I'm saying like there are so many better teams like LFI, Top Flight, Darby,
Private Party.
There's like an actual tag team at this rate. Literally like Gates of Agony.
No, they've been jobbed so hard since going to AEW, man.
You know who's been
it's been
jobbed
awful.
You know who's been jobbed worse?
I like it. I think the Gates of Agony are like more.
Nah. You know who's been jobbed the worst? So Wolf, in all due respect, the Righteous. They have been jobbed out.
Bullet Club Gold. Bullet Club Gold. He got that whole group got soloed by MJF. The whole entire group.
Wait, Leo, what were you saying?
Righteous.
The
The
Righteous.
definition of jobbers. They have been jobbed out completely to the point of
It's
no
so
return.
weird. And then they put them with Archer and
That make no sense.
I mean,
Jake the Snake, but then they haven't shown up with them since then.
Yeah, I think Archer might be injured or something. I don't know, but I don't know. They're not doing anything with them. But I mean, from what I've seen, it seems like the Righteous are doing some stuff in ROH. They're like basically exclusively on ROH. And I'll be honest though, I find the Righteous way more exciting than the Young Bucks right now.
Of course.
And I do find them better than the Young Bucks. Even if their booking is like iffy. Yeah. The Kingdom, Mike Bennett, Matt Taven, I find them better than the Young Bucks.
They put on some banger matches against Orange Cassidy.
And yeah, any combination of House of Black, BCC, there's so many. I don't understand why they chose the Young Bucks.
They haven't put up a time yet though.
If anything, I would have been way more excited if it was the Righteous versus Darby and Sting. Especially since they seem to try starting something with the Righteous and Darby, but
they should have went all out.
They stopped it.
They should have went all out.
Just killed it as we started it. But
if you're gonna do that, you should have done the Bucks and FTR, or you should have went all out and done a big tag team title match.
I don't know.
But like I said, y'all, it's gonna wind up with us having to watch Sting get pinned to lose those titles.
I can't wait. I love it.
I'll be honest. A tag team I'm really missing right now is Lucha Bros. I really want. I hope Phoenix is cleared soon and we can see Lucha Bros regularly again. I need to see them.
Here's Ricky Starks, Big Bill.
No, we don't need to see them as even.
They can be a group, just not a tag team anymore.
If they want, to be together, fine. But don't put them as near the championships, please.
No, I agree. They could be singles, but I just don't know why they would use Ricky Starks.
Friends together or working together, fine. Even as a tag team, just not near the championships, please. Just do. I don't know.
Dude, this might anger some people, but why is this belt that this man is walking down the ramp with look like a butterfly? Why is it shaped like a butterfly? Why am I looking at a men's version of the Divas Championship right now? Somebody's chill out, bro.
All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Good night.
Bro, they made the Divas Championship into a men's title. That's crazy. They done made a butterfly
So
for
I
a
just
man's
looked at the
title.
weather for when I come to Charlotte and Winston. It's gonna fucking rain.
I'm sorry.
I'm dressing in my Scarfadellis, and I'm gonna have to dress in a fucking poncho and slippers.
Yo.
So it's supposed to be a vacation, not a depressed vacation.
Did you
join the
hear?
club?
What?
Yo, did
Join the club?
Yo. You know why?
We have
it's raining?
umbrellas.
Friday is going to rain from 2 p.m. this morning. That's in Charlotte. Greensboro and where you're at is Saturday 50% and Sunday 50%.
They're wrong like all the time here, though.
I don't believe that. I'm going to be very upset.
My grandpa used to say that the weather you got on your vacation was a comment on how hard you worked during the rest of the year. So if you get rain on your vacation, that means that you don't work hard enough.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I think that's the biggest bullshit I ever heard. I'm the hardest worker out here on Long Island. Guaranteed. 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 Hey, nobody.
They're just prepping
Wow.
you. They're just prepping you, man, for a really sad AW card.
I was already sad. I'm gonna be missing my dog for 3 days. I was already sad coming down.
Have you set up like with your mom to do like FaceTime calls with Bailey or anything?
I told her I was calling her no matter what. So she had to be ready. So she's like, I'm not near your dog. And I'd be like, well, you better be, like, when I call you. Like, you know, I need to see Bailey and talk to her and make sure she knows that Daddy's okay. And then I miss her. No. I told her today was my last like full day with her since I got off today, and I explained it again to her, like, look, I'm sorry, I'll be gone for 3 days. Don't be mad. If I could, I'd be taking you with me, but Tony Khan doesn't call me back anymore, so that's not my fault. That's his fault. I could take Bailey on the plane. There is a you can allow a dog on a plane now.
Yeah, our dog would eat her.
No, I know. That's the biggest fear that I have. I would have to stay at a hotel, which is fine, but Ripley would destroy Bailey, and then I'd really be
I'm nervous that Ripley's going to try to eat you. She would definitely try and eat your dog.
Yeah, I'm also very fearful of that, to be very honest. I might have to be sleeping in the car.
What I'm most worried about, because no one has stayed at our house since we've gotten her. So when she wakes up and comes down the stairs, you're going to be in our house, and that's never happened to her before.
I'll be up.
Petrified. Just let.
Ace is not worried at all. So either he's delusional or he's got the whole thing under control. So
I think it's the first choice.
Yeah.
That is a werewolf. You understand?
Dipset Cody, man. Go home.
Yeah,
look here.
I'm very scared that I'm getting bit by your dog.
She's never bit anyone. She's tried, but she's never. Well, she bit me when she was teething when she was a puppy. But
yeah, but that's nothing.
Yeah.
I think when I come Saturday, she's gonna see me and she's gonna show her teeth, and then the moment no one's around to protect her or protect me, really, that's when she's gonna come at me full Cujo style.
No. We'll give you lots of treats to give her, and we'll meet you outside.
I am the treat. I'm the treat. I'm the thing the dog's gonna eat. No, I'm big. I'm squishy. I got a lot of shit.
Look how sweet she is. See, look how sweet she is.
That's the
little
cute side
baby.
of her. Yeah, little baby until she decides to fucking bulk up.
She's 66 pounds of dog.
Yeah.
I'll be careful, Dylan, because you might be an appetizer.
I'm going to be the appetizer, the main course, and the fucking dessert. And she's going to break a piece of my fucking cartilage and then keep her teeth with it. Use it as a fucking toothpick. All right? That's my biggest, I'm not worried about, the plane, all of a sudden crashing and I die in a plane crash. It's coming to your house with a German dog and fucking getting...
Bam.
I'm not making it to Revolution without looking like the guy from SpongeBob with the whole cast on and everything. And then
Nah. You know,
that's what I feel like is
you know
my
what I thought of?
going to be my go-to outfit.
You know what I just thought about? It's like remember the episode where it was like Squidward, and then he had the sea lion or whatever, and he
Yeah.
kept just get attacked by the sea lion. That's gonna be you, unfortunately, Dylan, if you're not careful.
No.
Yeah.
You're just gonna keep coming back and forth.
Live
No, we
life
won't
like
let her
Raquel.
bite you. North Carolina, at least Winston, I think it's the state, has a 2-bite rule where if your dog bites 2 people, they kill your dog.
I'm gonna be those 2 people.
Bro.
You're gonna bite me Saturday and then bite me again.
Damn. That's messed up.
No, we won't let her bite you. We
Dylan
won't let
versus Ripley in a steel cage.
It's gonna be me and your dog in a last
Hell in a
man
cell.
standing match.
Hell in a cell.
A dog collar match.
A dog collar match with the dog.
Look. Live your life like Rochelle Rodriguez. If you just turn around and have the only back in the world and you don't face the dog face to face, you're safe. Just live like Raquel. Just back. Everything is about the back.
But then you're gonna be intimidating the dog. Now you're intimidating the dog's dominance.
Yeah,
Now
no,
he's gonna
I'm
be mad.
telling
Yeah,
the
but
dog, fuck up or shut up at that point right there.
Yeah,
Like,
but the dog won't understand because technically speaking, Raquel Rodriguez is the only human on earth with a back. So like,
I'm coming back to Long Island asking people for spare change. Like that part.
oh, that went in my nose.
I'm going back to fair change is crazy.
Sorry, that went in my nose.
I've been scrolling through Twitter and I'm seeing a lot of people just like absolutely like dunking and hating on Chris Jericho, saying he's like washed and like wrestling. I'm like, what?
I mean,
How many
what
matches on Revolution so far? 10?
Tag match,
like 8 or 9?
world title,
I
TNT.
think.
Yeah, so
many?
it's Sting's match.
I think there's 8 now that they
Rose
dropped
match.
the meat match.
Well, no, they're replacing it with whatever the
All-Star
scramble match
thing or
is.
whatever.
Oh yeah. There's
So
9
So
then.
the Booty Chiefs
So
match,
9.
Sting's match, the other tag match, Christian Cage's match,
Eddie
uh,
Kingston,
Eddie's match,
Konoske's.
Konosuke,
World title.
Tony Storm.
Yeah, Tony Storm world title, and then Roddy versus OC.
I think
Roddy and
there's 10,
Ortiz, Roddy and
OC.
OC.
which, like I said,
So we're at 10.
I'm surprised
9.
TK hasn't
9.
added like
We're at
5
9.
more.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
They'll probably add 3 or 4 to the buy-in.
Like
Saturday,
at World's
yeah.
End, like at World's End, where there was absolutely 0 build for half the card, except for like that Wednesday or whatever it was before.
I'll be honest, like usually I'm used to like most AEW pay-per-views with like having no
No build?
build. End up being like
No
really
talking about
good.
the pay-per-view.
Like that literally happened for World's End. Like legit happened for World's End.
Yeah.
No,
well,
what they were going to give us was Keith Lee versus Swerve after 8 months of no build and no communication with the two of them. And then, unfortunately, Keith couldn't make it due to an injury he suffered the night before. And then they gave us fucking Dusty Old Man Rivers.
That was
and
the
fucking
worst
Swerve.
AEW pay-per-view in their 4 years.
Yes.
World's End.
And it was probably their
Yeah.
Yes.
most hyped.
It was
I
pretty.
don't think it was
Yeah.
the worst they had.
Revolutions
World's
are
You are
usually-
wrong.
Revolutions are
I
usually
Wait,
think
World's End, you're saying?
I think that
Yeah, it was the worst
AEW.
AEW one I've ever seen, and I think I've seen almost all of their pay-per-views.
I heard
Yeah.
All Out 2020 or 2021 was pretty bad. Double or Nothing 2023 was definitely bad.
No, it wasn't. You just think that.
Yeah,
No,
That
like,
was good.
exactly.
no, really, there was only like 3 good matches, and then everything else was botch fest galore.
I'm just glad this has
Could
some
you-
Spot fetch is
story.
crazy.
The
Okay,
botch
you
fest
gotta say,
was crazy.
Out
They
of
also
the
had a
8 or
dream
9
match, and
matches,
somehow
they
they
all have some
ruined it.
story. Y'all got some
Like
pretty
what was it? All Out last year, the one that was like a week after All In. I think it was All Out.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
a complete Franken team built pay-per-view, and it actually was better than World's End.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that like World's End was definitely like not a great pay-per-view, but I wouldn't say it's the worst.
That's how I feel about
all of
Elimination
AEW.
and World's End. They were both
It's worse.
hyped up, but underwhelming.
Yeah, All Out was definitely better, sure. Yeah, but although I
World's
do,
End is just the first AEW pay-per-view that I watched and was like disappointed with. Or I thought was like
Agreed.
only okay.
Agreed.
yeah, I mean, I found some matches okay. I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't like
I feel like the Christian
Right.
Adam Copeland match like saved it from being
Yes.
bad.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
Dylan
mean,
was there. As you watched MJF lose.
I touched
What
that
else?
shoulder. I was happy about that. And then
I personally
watched my
found
Kane
the
walk off
8-man
the
tag team matches really good, despite them just being like all-star matches with the rest of the Continental Classic people. They still did great. Who else? And also there was Sting, Darby, and Jericho Guevara versus Ricky, Bill, and Callis family. Who else? Eddie versus Moxley was great. Yeah, really the only like, yeah, everything else was just like fine, but like not impressive. So it was just something like not special in my opinion. I think it was just World's End was just like not.
Oh, that's his father out there with him that Jericho wrestled. Okay, I was confused.
Are they just
Oh,
never gonna let any of the CMLL guys win?
No,
They
it's
will.
No.
It's
AEW.
not this year.
It's
I
AEW.
don't
They're
know.
not going to do that.
No,
Look at
they'll
what they
win.
did
They'll
with
win when they
Vikingo
go down there. I
with
think.
AAA.
I mean, to be fair, what's it called? His father threw in the towel, like instantly.
Hey, look, they'll win when they go to Mexico.
So I don't know. Maybe they run it back because like Atlantis never tabbed. It's just his father throwing.
I don't get what is the point of these matches. Like, why are they fighting? What are we proving?
Well,
Just fighting because? I don't know. And then you're running through all the matches now. Why? What are you going to do at Forbidden Door? And then they lose every time, like Kay said. That's what I care for.
Like all these collabs and crossovers they do, all it does is build, or it doesn't even build nothing. They're just useless matches on Collision and Rampage where the AEW stars go over.
Yeah, makes no sense. It's
Like-
not playing into any bigger story.
Like Vikingo, like I was saying earlier, Vikingo's been there for like almost a year now, half a year probably. And the only time he ever wins matches on AEW television, none of us remember them. But we always see him lose.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Should have had the one.
Jericho will be a part of the All-Star match. So it's Hobbs, Archer, Hook, Brian Cage, and Jericho.
Really?
Are you fucking
What?
serious?
Give me Miro.
Are
Take
you
the skinny guys out.
What is this,
Giving
bro?
me exactly
Oh,
the meat
My
Davis
God.
match without
Wait.
people.
What is on the line?
Wait,
They got rid of. I thought they got rid of the Madness match because someone wasn't cleared to wrestle.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they
But
just
all
added
three of
skinny
them are
guys.
in the scramble match.
Archer,
yeah,
Bro.
what the heck?
Jericho, Hook, and Brian Cage.
Like I get connecting
What
fucking.
Go full meat. If you're going to go meat, go full
Somebody
meat.
explain to me what made this
Why is
okay.
Jericho
You
in a
literally
book?
just
Okay,
canceled this
Paul
match for
Fire,
no reason.
Brian
Shane
Keith,
Taylor should be
Dante
in there.
Martin,
Willie Mack
Dante.
should be in there. Meat.
You
If you're
literally
doing
just
meat,
can't.
do meat.
No.
You
Tony
literally-
Khan.
PK lied.
Hook.
Tony Khan literally lied and said, "I'm canceling the match because
only add more
someone is
people."
injured and they're being shelved. So we're giving you a stat match." Oh, okay. Guess what? It's the same three people plus Jericho and Hook
What
And
are
Brian
we
Should've went full
doing?
meat.
and Cage.
And
Like
you're- and
Miro,
there's nothing
dog.
at stake. What is going on right now? There's nothing at
Stop.
stake. Nobody cares, bro. there's
Magnus
nothing that
versus
Who wins
Matt
from this?
Seidel is a qualifier
nobody
for
wins.
the
What is
All-Star
this?
Yo,
tournament.
you're going. You're
I'm
going to a
returning the tickets.
pay-per-view.
That's it. I'm
You're,
done.
oh God.
I'm done. I'm returning the tickets.
We're about to live in a world where Jericho might go over Hook for no reason. None.
I tell you fucking right now, if Jericho wins this stupid ass lick each other ass match or whatever the fuck is happening on Sunday, no.
They should have. If
No.
they're gonna troll on us, they should have.
Wardlow's gonna win.
Wardlow's
They
gonna
should have
win.
completely
Wardlow's
trolled us
going
and
to
went
win.
full
Dude,
meat.
if they
They should have
wanted,
went full
Why,
meat.
why does Jericho and Hook have to be involved? I get Brian Cage, fine. That adds to the match of
I thought they were going to
Cool.
do Brian Cage
And
versus
Jack
Hook for his
Taylor-
title.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna do
And
Brian
some
Cage
other
versus
big
Hook
big
as a
men.
0 hour
Cool.
match.
Yeah, at the pay-per-view.
What the fuck? The
But what's
fuck
the
does
point of Hook
Jericho
or
and Hook
Jericho
gotta
being
be
in
in there for?
And
If
like
you
y'all
really-
said, what are they fighting for? The winner should get
Nothing.
like a #1 contendership at a
if they
title.
if they really wanted to do this, they could have did a Face of the
What
Revolution
happened to that
ladder
fucking
match.
TV writer that just joined AEW? What did her writing ability all of a sudden stop? Or Tony said, "I'm not booking this shit."
It's non-existent.
No,
fuck.
he looks at somebody like Hook and then looks at somebody like Brian Cage and instantly thinks they both got meat. Let's put them
And
in
the problem
this match
is he's
together.
trying to get
Hook doesn't
everybody on
have
the
any
card. when
meat
he could've
on him,
just
bro.
put him in
Pause.
good
He's
story.
literally a string bean. He's a celery stick.
Pause.
If you were having a veggie match, I get it. And fucking Jericho.
A meat
Okay,
and veggies
okay,
madness
Dylan,
match.
hold on. Let's not forget that Hook picked up Samoa Joe by himself.
I watched Samoa Joe almost end his career with a table spot. Him picking up Joe is, yeah.
I just thought they were going to do Hook. and
Yeah, I
Cage
thought they
in
were
a
gonna
separate
do a
match.
Hook
Nobody's gonna
versus
care about
Brian
this match.
Cage.
It
I don't know
benefits
why they
nobody.
didn't.
They literally
Game.
lied to us and literally said it was supposed to be 3 men.
Yeah, they should have just got rid of all the
But
that
no,
match and just did
we'll
the
have
Hook and
time
Brian
in the
Cage
press
match.
It should have been a meaty
I would have
man
literally
battle
asked
royal.
this question to you in the press. So you lied to us on Twitter about a Meat Madness match to add in your little fucking friend Christina Jericho and Hook. So that way it's a celery and Meat Madness match.
Jericho.
What the fuck bullshit is this, dude?
Well, also, we will never get the question answered. What is a Meat Madness match? Like, what does that mean
Men
wrestling
mashing meat.
wise?
That's all it is. It's him playing into the trope of big beefy men mashing meat, the little Twitter trope that's always something that all the IWC people talk about.
So I
And
don't
now
know. There was no
instead-
other like. There weren't going to be stipulations in the match
No,
related to
Probably not.
meatiness or something.
No.
It was going to be like a Miro Hobbs kind of thing where it was just
If
two
they
big
really
men
wanted
slapping meat.
My
Yeah.
thing is, if they wanted to do a multi-man match, all they had to do was do a Face of the Revolution ladder match.
This,
beginning.
dude.
If they're gonna troll us, like I said earlier, if they're gonna troll us, they should have
Bro,
go full in
I'm
and
not
done a
playing.
big meaty man battle
Dude.
royal. Straight up. All the big men in that whole
I'm
company.
telling you, they better not
Are
let
you
Jericho
kidding
win
me?
this. If they let Jericho win this, I really don't know.
You know,
Wardlow
Leo.
has to win.
You
Wardlow
know,
has to win, or there's like no reason for him to be in the heavyweight title picture.
Hook's
All I'm
taking
saying
that
is
Judas
don't
Why
effect.
is Flair
put your-
out there?
Don't put all your confidence because you know Tony
Flair
Khan
is
can make some
here
stupid mistakes this time.
possibly
Hook's gonna
helping
take
out.
the
Don't be
Judas
surprised
effect.
Don't be surprised if they literally have.
Oh my
Uh,
God,
we're-
Ric Flair's dressed like a leprechaun.
Flair's trying to steal the spotlight of.
He thinks he's coming
Double
out
or
there
nothing,
thinking to
Ric
take
Flair
Patrick
versus
Day.
Sting.
Oh
Retirement
my
match
Lord.
confirmed.
There's no way. He's
Loser has to retire. Double or nothing. Sting versus Ric Flair.
I think Ric Flair is going to turn on the Bucks and kick him in the nuts or something.
Yo.
Could be.
But what is Rick gonna do to help Sting and Darby Allin?
He can't barely move.
Like
He struggled
what?
to get
He's
out
gonna
of
get on the
car.
apron and go
The guy literally struggled to get out of the car. What do you mean?
like what?
What?
Like what? What is Rick gonna do? That's gonna impact that match.
How old is Ric Flair? He doesn't look that bad for his age. Still moving.
That was weak. That was weak, Nick. I mean, I get it. He's an old man. We have to exaggerate, but like Nick literally just like slowly put his arm in between Ric Flair's legs and just pressed upward. It didn't like actually put force into it. He just went up.
He doesn't want to turn the man into dust. I don't know why he's working and taking
Oh,
bumps anyway.
I love seeing Ric Flair getting low blowed. Remember when Orton did it? That was funny.
Bro, he had the best tell for that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Give me Ric Flair versus Brandon Cutler for the pre-show if we're gonna start filling in matches.
Brandon
So-
Cutler. A local
Oh,
enhancement talent on
nice.
an actual pay-per-view.
So, all right. So I did want to tell you guys, what during the graphics time what was shown. So earlier it was announced for Rampage Magnus from CMLL.
Piece of shit.
What?
You piece of shit. We're not getting it at fucking Revolution. We're getting it now. Where he
What?
comes down from the sky. Are you kidding me?
Bro,
Are you fucking kidding
No, I
me?
think he's just showing up to. Wait, seems like he's just showing up to attack Bucks. Yeah, I think he's just attacking Bucks tonight, and then.
Yeah, but he just came down from the top. And he has the fucking leather jacket, too.
Yeah, he's just.
Don't worry, he'll do it again on Sunday. He'll actually probably
No.
into
Yeah,
the
they're
ring.
just attacking
It's not
Bucks
the
right.
same.
They're
It's
just
not the
attacking Bucks
same.
right now. They're not having. Yeah, this is. Yeah, this is just a generic attack.
No, but it's Sting coming down from the Raptors.
Yeah. Okay.
That's iconic Sting right there. You're telling me you give me this on a fucking Dynamite and then at the
It's
goddamn
his last
pay-per-view?
one, Dylan. He's not going to do it anymore.
Yeah, you gotta make it special.
And he's probably losing on Sunday, so they have to give him
Yeah,
a go
so-
home.
No, we all know he's losing on Sunday, but
I think he's gonna win. I think they're keeping the titles and then they're gonna vacate them and do a tournament because Tony Khan loves tournaments.
Oh
that's what I
God,
thought about too.
That's
And
I think he's
TK
going
is
out
gonna-
undefeated.
double or nothing.
I think
I would love
TK is
to
gonna have
see
Sting lay
Sting go
down and take the
undefeated,
3
but-
count.
I think Darby's gonna get the pin. So he's putting Darby over and he's on his way out with the belts still undefeated.
I hope so. So I didn't.
And then we get a tag team tournaments. So we get lots of tag matches.
I got it.
They announced previously Magnus from CMLL. I think he's a tag team champion, one half of the tag team champions. He's fighting Matt Sydal on Rampage. That is going to be a qualifier for the 8-man scramble match now. Also set for a qualifier, Pentel, Zero Miedo, the Bounty Hunter, Brian Keith, and Dante Martin.
Dude,
So why do those people have to have qualifying matches?
My
But other
God.
people just get put into the match.
So basically, probably Matt Sydal and, or actually no, Magnus could probably maybe. because
why?
He's a tag team champion.
What makes this makes no sense?
And then Penta, I'm guessing,
At
would
all.
win.
It is a meat and
don't do
salaries
that.
match, Dylan. It's
Just
a
don't
meat and
do that.
salaries match.
It's not even a meat madness match anymore. I would have
fucking
rather took
Thanksgiving
that.
feast.
I would have took
Honestly.
the meat madness match.
We got the
It's
fucking
literally meat and
veggies.
string cheese.
We got the cauliflower. We got the fucking Brussels sprouts. And
Yeah,
then we
just
got
look-
one big turkey. That's it.
Just
Brian
give me
Cage.
meat madness
Hey,
match.
yeah, I don't know. what's
Big,
going
the
on.
big turkey, Brian Cage. I love that
Turkey
big
Brian Cage. I'm done.
Like,
I mean that collision match, I'm sure will be good.
all this proves.
Don't
is that
defend it.
AEW
Do not
I'm
defend
saying for
that
no.
bullshit.
I'm
Don't.
saying
I don't
for
want
that
to know.
for the
I don't wanna get
collision,
into
Penta
that.
versus Brian Keith versus
So why do they
How is
have
Penta going to
qualifying
be there?
matches?
He's
It
in House
makes
of
no sense,
Saturday.
bro. What am I
What do you
seeing
mean?
right now?
How is he's been here for like he's
Penta El Zero Miro is in House of Glory Saturday.
Oh, they probably pre-taped it or something. I don't know. They're probably pre-taping it.
Are they? I was gonna say, are they doing a collision tonight?
They're gonna pre-tape
With-
that
on
match
Saturday.
now. That show now.
So why
I
do
don't
they
know.
have
They don't.
qualifying
Maybe they
matches
don't have
and the other
time.
people are just
I don't know.
What was that?
Why do they have qualifying matches but 6 other people just get put into the match?
Yeah, I
Hey,
don't
there you go. That part.
know.
I'm ready to end
What
this
or
stream.
was Chris Jericho's match a qualifying match? Technically, then.
No, it was just another CMLL guy. That was it. I guess which qualifies. So that's cool.
It's the Thanksgiving feast. The Thanksgiving
Yeah,
feast.
Thanksgiving feast that I don't want to be invited to.
I was
I
man.
tell you now, that's going to be when I go look around for merch. 100%. I don't give a flying fuck who wins that match now.
Like, how is that going to be? Is it
I
a gauntlet-style
don't
match?
care.
Like, are they all in the ring at once? Is it a battle royal?
Yeah, do they come out every minute? Like, what's the deal? Is it over the top rope? Is it who can finish the cranberry sauce before the other? What is it? What kind of stipulation is this match? Who gives the best Thanksgiving speech? What is it? What is this match, bro?
As
What
far
is
as I see it, it sounds like just a normal fatal 8-way.
What is the best Thanksgiving side? We'll find out at Revolution.
Yeah, literally. I can't wait to make a TikTok video about it in a minute. Like,
All right, yeah.
I'm fucking.
That kind of blew my mood. Every other match was okay, but that was like they could have just did without.
They literally could have just done anything.
They
They
could
could
have
have
done
done
a Sting career recap for 30 minutes instead of that.
Yeah. I would rather watch Ric Flair and Sting arm wrestle than watch this fucking jabroni fest.
I want to watch, man.
Honestly, seriously.
Stupid.
I'd rather watch a documentary of Ric Flair getting out of the bed in the morning and doing his day-to-day than watch this fucking match. There's no reason for this match. Before, okay, cool. Meat Madness, you're playing into the gimmick. You know, everyone's ha. Wardlow can get a good opportunity here. He pins Powerhouse Hobbs, starts moving him in that singles direction, yada, yada, yada. No, we're going to scratch that. Everyone's injured. Ha, psych. Now it's about cranberry dinner.
Psych, we need Chris Jericho in a pay-per-view.
Yeah, Chris Jericho and Hook matter, so we need them to be in the match to make it better.
Jay White not on Revolution, by the way.
Because,
Why
man,
is
we
it Jay
got to
White?
get Jericho. We got to get Jericho on there. We don't need
If
anybody else.
the writers aren't in the match, nobody wants it.
I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but I'm excited that I get to see Jericho now.
That's
I
fine.
saw him at World's End. It was one and done for me.
I would have preferred him in a different match, but
Yeah.
All right, well, you know.
As long as it's not with the Don Callis
Let's
fan.
get out of here. I can't anymore. I'm so fucking nauseous now for this stupid ass Thanksgiving dinner they're feeding us on Sunday that I don't want. I want no part in it. Absolutely no part in it. So Byron, tell the good people what's going on with you guys, of course, with this weekend.
Yeah, make sure you guys check us out on the Flex On podcast. We will be live for Revolution Sunday night, officially kicking off my birthday week. So that will be the first stream of God's favorite host birthday week. And next Wednesday, stay tuned. I'll be streaming from the Flex Zone. We'll be watching AEW. We will be recapping Revolution and may even have some gaming. So stay tuned. It'll be my official birthday next week. So we'll be streaming live, shooting the shit, talking about stuff, just having a good time. Even if you don't like wrestling, join us and check out all my Revolution previews. They'll be coming out tomorrow. I'll predict each match, not doing the scramble match though, but every other match I will predict.
Yeah, scramble match is just who
Get
can
out of
eat
here.
cranberry sauce
Yeah, I'm
quicker.
gonna get out of here though, guys. Thank you.
Later,
Thank you,
Byron.
Dylan. I'll talk to you tomorrow, brother. And appreciate all you guys.
Leo, talk to me, buddy.
Bruh. There were some things I liked on the show, but that right there, absolutely not. What was the point of doing this match? You literally you literally lied and to your fans and you said one of your people were injured. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's understandable. If you don't want to do the match because someone's injured, that's fine. I understand that. But when you do stuff like that, I do not like that. That is a slap into the face that causes people to turn on your product. And I'm telling you now, this match I do not care for whatsoever.
Yeah.
I don't. Because that Byron Flex Zone, you already called it. That's Vince booking one-on-one right there. That is something I'm used to seeing on the opposite side of the track. That right there is not okay. Why would you literally sit up here, say somebody's injured, only to make a match, but with the same competitors when you clearly said they were injured, to only keep that match the same, but only to add more people on in the match when there's nothing at stake. So if whoever wins, it doesn't matter because it's not going to mean anything. There's nothing at stake. If you wanted to have a multi-man match, you could have literally just set up here and said, okay, let's do a Face of the Revolution ladder match. And the winner can win a match for the TNT title at some point in the near future. At least that I'll be somewhat okay with, because at least something is at stake. This, on the other hand, absolutely not. No.
Yeah. Well, with that note, we are going to wrap up the show. Kay, do you want to say anything quickly before we get out of here? Is there anything big happening? I mean, I'll be with
Well,
you guys
tomorrow
this
we're
whole
going to be
weekend.
on your show, I think tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow you guys are with me for predictions,
Yeah.
but then
And then every Monday at 6 p.m. we do AEW Weekly, where we recap what's gone on that week in AEW. We cover the news and a bunch of other stuff AEW related. We usually do Sunday retro wrestling watch-alongs, but this Sunday we're not because of Revolution. But it'll pick up next Sunday.
absolutely, I'm very excited for that. But as before we get out of here, like I told everybody in the beginning of the show, we have a big announcement. A very good friend of mine, which I see is in the chat right now, none other than ABJ himself, my guy, a good new friend of mine, was very kind to make the Last Week in Wrestling podcast new logo and a bunch of different designs, which we're going to be showing everybody now. I have no credit in that. I am 100% just honored with the fact that him and his lovely girlfriend took the time out of their busy schedule to make our new logos, which is really, really cool. We're going to show you the first design because the last one is probably my favorite one and is going to be definitely the one that will be representing Last Week of Wrestling podcast to the day I die. We have, of course, the New York Giants new logo color scheme for Last Week in Wrestling podcast. We have, of course, the Mets color scheme for LWIW, of course. And, of course, now the Knicks, as well as, I think I copied the Mets one twice, so that's my apologies, as well as the Jets and the New York Yankees. But the one that really makes Daddy Magic Nipples so hard, it's none other than this one right here. It is the official logo of Last Week of Wrestling podcast, the MJF edition. I am absolutely honored. My breath has been taken away. Like I said, Juice Robinson hard for this one, because I tell you now, this is so beautiful. All of them are so beautiful. I'm going to be getting some other great lessons from Anthony about some maybe merch ideas down the road where we could put a bunch of these on maybe some hats and shirts and hoodies and so much more. So that means we'll make a cool merch site and everything. But honestly, very, very sincere. Anthony, thank you very much for all of that hard work that you and your beautiful girlfriend Lily did for me. I really appreciate that very, very much. It means a lot to me, man. It really, really does. I know we'll be talking later on and everything today, but listen, that Last Week of Wrestling podcast logo, MJF, I'm the biggest mark, and everyone knows it, on Long Island for MJF. It's the absolute perfect way, exactly. Look, perfect saying. Your logos are better than them, and they now know it. That's right. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. But we're going to get out of here. Of course, tomorrow we have none other than our last show of the week, which is, of course, let's get this comment out of the way for a second, AEW Revolution Predictions, which is going to be myself, No Bones About Wrestling, Leo, and ABJ himself, I believe, is making a debut here on the podcast. And I'm very excited for that. He says yes, so it is happening. We're going to have him on. I cannot wait to finally have him on, and maybe he'll give us a little insight on how he did such great graphic design work for the new logos and stuff. Very excited for all of that. But that does wrap up here. But like I said to everybody today, this is the last episode. Tomorrow is the last episode of the week, due to the fact that Friday till Monday, I will be in North Carolina hanging out with Kay and, of course, her husband, Asa, and going, of course, to Revolution, eating till I'm a full-blown roly-poly with all the greatest North Carolina food I can get into my gullet. And I'm so excited for all of that. I can't wait to be rolled around and driven place to place to just consume more like a little fatty boy that I am. But Thank you, everybody. Thank you, of course, to all of you amazing guests out there. Myself, Leo, Wolf, Byron, and of course, Tim. Hopefully you come back soon. We're going to try to get you back on. Maybe next time we'll do not only just a watch along for a show, we'll get you on for a pay-per-view, which is always really fun. So that'll be really cool. Let's try to get you on for something like that. And besides all of that, that's it. We're done. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m., we'll be here, and that's it. We out of here. Let's go.
Start to feel like I'm dreaming, man. Should have seen that look on my face. But I'm so low key, I'm an anonymous G that I left no trace. But when I step 1 foot in the room, I'ma set this pace.